Rolling These 20's presents Philly by Night. Starring Liz as La Sombra Dr. Aretza Ser, Fair as Samdi Katora Baptiste, Ivy as Bruja Serenity Sanchez, Mikey Mike as Caitiff Delroy Lindo, Juice as Gangrel Salvador Suarez, Lonzo Gonzo as Ravnos Oscar de Leon Ponce, and our weaver of disquietude and terror, Prince. Join our coterie, flung into a distant future, where their actions could mean the end of all kindred. And our season finale, All Worlds End.
We are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Philly by Night, a Rolling These 20's, John. I am your storyteller, the one, the only, Dimples and Nice, also known as the Prince. And I am here with my wonderful coterie of delightful, delicious treats for Kane's perusement. Before we get rolling here, just like to always give a forewarning. Rolling These 20's Philly by Night is a mature show. If you're 18 and under, you should probably not be here. This show may contain scenes that include violence, gore, flesh crafting, which is body horror, mind control, loss of character agency. What else? Sexual themes-ish. And probably some other stuff that I haven't thought of right now, but it could get a little raunchy. All that said, me and the players here have all discussed our content and boundaries, lines and veils. If something is to go off the rails, my players will let me know. And if need be, we will pause the show or end the show if that is the case. So keep that in mind. We do a live show. Stuff can happen that we don't expect. Stuff can hit people that they don't expect. And we are cognizant of that. So you should be cognizant of that for yourself. And if you need to take a break, please step away. All of our VODs are up on YouTube shortly thereafter this show. So you can always come back and skip, fast forward, and come back to it later. Tonight we're live, so we're doing it live. With that said, let's first give a big thank you to Rolling These 20's, not Rolling These 20's, Jesus, Roll20 for allowing us to be a part of their Spotlight program. We appreciate them. We use Roll20 for our virtual tabletop for this. Our Vampire the Masquerade content is in there. You'll see the roller on the side of the screen. That's side of the screen. That side of the screen. And that's where our dice rolls will be. So you can see how our players fail as they get diablerized. Anyway, again, I'm Prince, pronouns he, him. We're going to go around the table and let the players introduce themselves, and we will start with Liz.
I'm Liz. I'm playing Dr. Aretha Ser, the resident La Sombra and cat who got skinned because of her curiosity. Both of us use she, her.
Mikey Mike.
Hey, I'm Mikey Mike, and I'm playing Caitiff Caitiff Delroy Lindo. And I'm very curious to see how he's been doing. And we both use he, him.
Jesus, Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. I'll be playing Katura Baptiste, your Hikata, who is absolutely 100% over this fucking timeline. Our pronouns are she, her.
But he's got kids.
God.
Life Jennings. Lonzo.
Hey everyone, how you doing? I am Lonzo Gonzo. I will be playing Oscar Prime, our Ravnos kindred. Best version of Oscar that's been through the timeline so far. We'll see what else happens.
Sweet. As y'all can see, Ivy's not with us today. They're feeling a little bit down under the weather. We do hope that they feel better very, very soon. So with that said,
I'm
please.
Juice. No pronouns, just
God,
Juice.
I am failing. How did I skip over you?
And I'll
Jesus.
be playing Salvador Suarez, who uses any pronouns, who's our gangrel, who really loves themselves.
Go ahead and fight me. It's fine. It's fine. You can fight me. That was my bad. And let's not forget, Paco is along with, and Juice has a Kira bike now.
Oh yeah, I'm hot.
Whole leather
You
biker
were
suit
hot
and
before.
everything.
Now you're just spicy. You're spicy bench. Okay.
Sorry about that. So let's jump into a recap.
It's okay.
Who wants to do the honors? Liz, you're last. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no. Juice, I didn't see you do it at all.
I didn't even do it at all.
Juice didn't even do it.
Juice.
Best of luck, Juice.
I'm gonna call on you and we'll fill in.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Okay. Liz.
I remember.
Wait. Let's just try.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I remember. I had received this like tablet with stuff from myself, and I really wanted to follow the ping that I was sent, but Lonzo sent Elvira with Katura inside to basically try and like scoop me up, and I hesitated and eventually agreed.
We went to get you because Kane was attacked. Kane was
Kane was like
up.
knocking shit down.
Kane was doing having a mantrum.
Yeah,
a mantrum.
And so we went to the zoo where I think something got.
Kane was clearing out a nuisance. I'm sorry, with the half-bloods there. That was what Kane was there for. Y'all were just.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a protest going on. Yeah. And Kane knocked over wouldn't set foot anywhere on or near the zoo, but knocked a building over that we were just narrowly able to avoid, and Elvira was just barely able to scrape by without getting destroyed. And this next chunk of time, we went in and we were talking to somebody. We were talking to Albert, or
Mal.
And Mel.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Robot Mal.
Yeah.
That chunk of time, someone's gonna need to fill in because since I was sneaking away, I didn't actually really pay attention.
We got inside Ari's secret lab or whatever. Met Robo Mal. Katura got impatient, told him to shut the fuck up, because he was like enabling Ari's bad behavior. But I think Mel talked to us about like how, like what he had been through and how he became a robot, and just like the different sorts of experiments that he and Ari did. I'm also like, I literally have no memory. I feel like I'm
right
trying to pull clouds out of the air. At some point, Salvador snuck off to go meet with themselves,
because I think that somebody and you went to sit on the couch that was made of like human skin and stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of furniture made out of human skin.
And then someone was gonna like eat a creature. They brought like a big goat or sheep or something.
Oh, that was me.
There was a sheep goat and a panda bat.
I ate a sheep goat.
And while everybody was averting their eyes for something else except for Fair, that's when Salvador snuck off.
I don't think nobody noticed.
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
You were able to
I
sneak
can't
out
remember.
successfully.
Yeah. Oh, we averted our eyes because I think Mel was getting like a blood shake on or something.
They made a panda bat blood milkshake.
Yep. Yep.
And Mel did give us information about the nanites and how to counteract them.
That's what it was.
And it works effectively, but it's also the reason that there's no more Masquerade, because aerosolizing them created like 100 years of night or something. Not that long. Like,
it was a long time where
it was a problem.
Was, away.
Yeah, and then basically everything turned into basically 30 days of night where vampires were just going buck wild out in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we cut to Salvador, who goes to meet themselves, and they have a very intense conversation. I'll put it that way.
I followed the ping to a location by the water, and I was picturing it like this, like, I don't know, the moving walkway at like a big amusement park, but underwater. And I'm like waiting for my audience that never arrived. And then with my arms outstretched, and then I heard the voice in my head kind of directing me where to go, and found myself looking ripped, looking jacked, got like a fly motorcycle suit on. Paco's looking fierce as fuck with like bladed feathers and shit. Originally, having communicated to the coterie that I wanted to go and destroy myself, switching gears and what's the verb? Basically becoming submissive to myself and worshiping myself, trying to convince myself to give me more power, more juice, maybe get a little drinky drink, since I'm trying to get out of here, and they know that I'm trying to get out of here if they're still around. And imagine being able to do all this awesome shit and like praising Cain and trying to accomplish these goals with a, was it 500, 400, 600 year head start, something like that. And they asked me like 5 times, are you sure there will be consequences? And I was like, yeah, sure. Well, it can't be that bad, right? And so I got a little drinky drink, and now I got myself a little motorcycle suit. I'm flying through these streets back to the zoo.
Connected to Cain. Cain knows exactly where you are. You basically gave Cain GPS location to your whereabouts at all times.
I got a low jack.
No big deal. You know, you got microchipped.
Right. And but Salvador's like, yeah, whatever. It's not that bad. Like, I don't, whatever. It is what it is. It'll be worth it because Salvador doesn't know any better and has delusions of grandeur, which are coming true at a great cost unknown to them.
Yeah, try to go hang out, go sleep in the
Oh,
werewolf.
yeah. That was mostly like a player fuck up, because I'm like, well, I don't know. That would have been interesting. And then I slept in like a janitor's closet or something, and I think that's where we left off. Nobody's seen me yet, except I think Katura saw me on a security camera.
We left off officially with a alarm going off saying Cain detected on premises.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But in the meantime, while Salvador was gone, we had the conversation with Mel. Katura was like, I need just like 5 minutes to my fucking self. We also learned one of the Oscars had left Prime Oscar a message in Ari's office, and when it was activated, it pulled up a video of Ari and a version of Oscar having an argument, and then Oscar straight obliterating Ari and then getting really upset about it with some wild
not just obliterating
electro powers,
obliterating half the world alone.
Yeah, half the world. And basically that Oscar left our Oscar message saying, whatever you do when you go back you cannot bring anything with you, like any technology or anything like that.
Specifically, don't let Ari bring back anything with
which
her.
I think we were all in agreement on that one.
We're just hiding everything that Ari gets.
We're giving Ari
as
a full pat
souvenirs.
down at every time. Katura finally got a moment to herself. And while she was alone, she accessed the terminal just to find out more about her kids and like what happened to her. And she learned their location, how the world interpreted her, was told how she died, kind of got a sense of like why her kids were in like basically kept in test tube torpor, but also how they were created, all that stuff. And yeah, that's all I remember, to be honest.
Anything you want to fill in, Liz? Mute it.
I mean, that's basically everything I can remember. Ari and Katura had a little talk. There was discussion of kaiju versus Pacific Rim robot fights if Mel Diablo-ized enough people.
Forgot about that.
Still brilliant. Albert did something at the farm that we don't know about. I think Katura is the only one who knows something went down because none of us were there for that.
Albert had a nice conversation with Katura, just kind of like telling her, like, you know, this is what happened. This is what really happened to you. Like, my sister, who I think we're going to anyway, may be able to, if you wanted to like release your kids, like she would be willing to take them in under her wing, and keep them safe because she's all about family, Fast and Furious style. And yeah.
So let's talk a little bit before we get into the shenanigans y'all have been. Let's talk a little bit about one Delroy Lindau. Now, Oscar can talk a little bit about this because Oscar was there to help save Delroy and deliver him into the loving arms of Anita. Delroy, you've been in torpor for months, it seems. And you wake up almost in a shock. You remember what happened to you. You were being tortured by Sauber, just absolutely destroyed. He was making your little bit of existence miserable. He did not like the fact that you killed his giant Simisi friend. That was not a good thing for him. But you were rescued by Oscar and a few others, sent by what you found out. Well, you've been told in your torpor state, a good doctor. But when you wake up, you are bleeding. There's an arm in your mouth. And you realize that you're draining this creature. And it is the best blood you've ever tasted. Absolute best. And when you look, you see Oscar. And the only thing he says to you is finish it. This is the only way. Do you do it?
I'm guessing that coming out of torpor, I'm ravenous.
Oh yeah. If you decide that you want to stop and not do this, you're going to have to make a check.
I think I'll just go with it. Delroy's just mad, wakes mad like crazy, and just will feed.
And Oscar looks at you and just goes, tell Prime not to fuck it up. You see him. What'd you say, Alonso? You're muted.
No, I'm just mouthing what you say.
Mouthing it. Yeah, I like
I'm trying to lip flaps not matching, but
Yeah. And you do it. And for the sake of story here, we're not going to roll on the Diablerie table. There's a very specific thing that happens to you, Delroy. The best you can tell is it feels like an electrical current flows through you. Like you're connected to something bigger than yourself right now. Way bigger. You see lines connecting to the earth through your eyes as you finish off this blood. You've heard of this. You've heard people talk about this before. Something about some ley lines, magic, bullshit, yada, yada, yada. You weren't paying all that much of attention. I see the numbers that you have in a cult. You were not paying that much attention.
I got a little. Okay, that's fair.
The enough to take this all in, to know all about it. You've heard of it.
Yeah.
But you ain't spending your time in the pagan bookstores or nothing. And then you're up. You still see these lines. You don't know what they mean, but you see them. You're in a basement, it looks like. Don't know where. Haven't seen this place before. What do you do?
Is Oscar's body near me?
It is drained and slowly turning to dust next to you. This doesn't look like the Oscar you've met. This one's like
different.
In a suit, looks super professional. Like just came from like a business meeting or something.
I like to think this is like old man Snake version of Oscar in a nice suit.
Delroy's puzzled because if he were not coming out of torpor, he would have noticed this and been like, "This is not my Oscar." What else do I notice in the room, or what, like exit, or?
Oh yeah, this is just like, it looks like a regular old basement. There's some like, you're on a bed with like a little blanket over you. There's some looks like a guitar down here. There looks like a laundry room's just off from the room you're in. There's some stuff, some shit on shelves like rations and blankets and toolboxes. Like a bug out bag looks to be on one of the shelves down here. Ironing board. Looks like a regular home, honestly. Maybe somebody a little bit prepped for some survival shit, but nothing out of the ordinary.
I think it's bad. This is a divorcee version of Oscar.
And the stake that torpored me or whatever, is that around?
You were not staked.
I was not staked.
You were torpored because of injury.
Oh, that mother. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to.
You feel great now, though. You feel fucking fantastic. You are at zero hunger. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
There's some other mechanical consequences that you'll see later on, but not right now.
You said rewards or consequences?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll just say yes. Yes.
And Delroy's gonna leave, like thinking about the last words he heard Oscar say. This is necessary. Let me go figure out what's going on, and I'm gonna ascend.
You notice there's some clothes next to your bed that you can get dressed. Looks like clean. Just like a pair of slacks and a button-up black shirt.
I didn't even realize I was naked. That's good to know.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I get dressed and
Choose.
dust myself off.
Yep. And you hit the upstairs. I assume you going up.
Yeah, and I think I'm moving quietly. I think I'm cautious.
Roll me
My
dex
last
and
memories
stealth
are-
then.
Are violence and then eating one of my coterie members.
And if you'd like to, you can use any powers that you have that are applicable.
Yeah, I'll go with my silence of death or unseen passage.
Okay.
So let's do unseen passage and stealth.
Unseen passage require a rouse check.
Let's learn together.
I don't think so.
I feel like it doesn't. Whoa. Oh yeah, one rouse check. You're right.
I wasn't
Okay.
sure if unseen passage did as well. So yeah. Give me that rouse.
Jeez Louise. And I'm gonna spend some willpower to re-roll that. I got one success.
You're gonna get +2 for your thing, but reroll your willpower as well. If you want to.
Okay. Okay.
So that brings you up to 5 successes.
Exactly.
You creep through the door. It's quiet. This looks like you've never been to this place for sure. Wherever you are, it looks like it's definitely not a place that you've seen or been at. And you definitely hear people. You don't know exactly what they're saying, but you hear them. As you look around the room you come up into, is a kitchen. This kitchen does not look like it's been used for a kitchen. There are guns here, some leather jackets. Looks like a bit of a mess. Like it's not been cleaned up very well. Like there's glasses with like old blood crusted around it, sort of thing. Not exactly the neatest place in the world. I'm going to do a roll though for a thing. So you're creeping around.
Okay.
So
With my 5 successes, could I grab? Is there like a handgun I can take out of the dish rack quietly or something like that?
absolutely.
Okay.
So
Then,
you
yeah,
grab a gun.
Delroy's doing that, creeping up.
Then what?
I want to see how close I can get to. I want to know who's here. The last time I was around some kindred, it was not a good situation for Delroy. So Delroy's just creeping closer to the sounds, trying to discern who's in the house, where he is. I'm assuming all the windows are boarded up and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. Roll me a wits and awareness.
Mm-hmm. Oofa! 6 successes. 6 successes. 6 successes.
You better add your hunger on there next time. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Let me click it. Yeah.
You instantly know. This is Anita talking to Snake Eyes and what sounds like Taya. Some other voice you don't know.
Oh, yeah. So Delroy's going to come out and say, can anyone tell me what's going on? Or good morning?
Oh, and Anita just jumps up off of the couch and is like, "Oh my God, Delroy, you're alive! What? How are you awake? You look good. What happened?"
It was Oscar. I woke up and he gave me his arm and said, "Feed." He said it was the only way.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar wasn't here.
He definitely was. Now
I
he's
mean,
not.
Oscar hasn't been here since he dropped you off.
When was that? How long have I been out?
About a month now.
I mean, if you look down there now, you'll see what remains of him. But
Snake
honestly,
Eyes.
it didn't look like him. He's wearing a
Snake
suit.
Eyes gets
He's-
up and goes.
It didn't look like him. He said something. Tell Oscar Prime something. I don't know. That means nothing to you?
No, who the hell is Oscar Prime?
I don't know. I just assumed you would know more than me.
Don't worry, we got to get out of here. Sabat are on the move, and Jackson has been fighting with Methuselah for days. It's bad. It's real bad.
Fighting the Methuselah. I mean, oh fuck, I said it right. And Ivy wasn't here to hear it. Yeah, okay. Where are we? And where's my crew? Where's my coterie?
I think we're gonna need a minute to talk about this, but let's talk about it on the ride.
Fine. I mean, yeah. If there's a Mashuganu running around, yeah, let's move.
Snake Eyes comes back up. It's like,
Fucking spot.
I don't see nobody down there, boss. Nothing.
Well, I guess we have more stuff to talk about. Let's just keep it moving.
And y'all hop into the vehicle and roll out. And so we switch scenes to the rest of the coterie, who is 500 plusish years into the future. And they find themselves awakened by an alarm. Alert, alert. Kane detected upon premises. Kane detected upon premises. Please stay safe. Lock down. Initiated. Do not attempt to approach Kane. I repeat, do not attempt to approach Kane.
Oh, I feel like that is specifically directed towards me. And
I
I'm
mean,
stupid
Along
I've
the
done in the
way,
past.
Katura
I
in
need
her
Rouse
mind,
checks from all of them
that's
now,
for
too.
Ari specifically.
Not Delroy. Everybody else needs a rouse check.
And just to check, am I at when I ate from Oscar? I went to 0 hunger or
Yep.
just 1 hunger?
0 hunger.
That's like, so I'm at 1 hunger now.
You're at 1 hunger now.
I got hungrier.
All right. So,
2.
Ari, what is it like to learn all of the things that you've learned since you've been here, darling?
Oh, you're still here. You've been
Of
awfully quiet.
Of course I am. You thought I'd leave forever. I had some business to take care of.
One can dream. I heard that you got turned into something lovely by Tomas in one of these futures.
Yes. But you know, you are my dying light, my savior.
That's a horrifying thought for all of us. Speaking of, did you find out who bought me this very nice house back in our timeline? Because I'm still confused about that.
It doesn't matter. You're never going back home anyway.
Even if I did, I have a feeling I wouldn't be there long. But that is
Let's
neither
go
here nor there.
eat one of these people. Like, we might as well embrace what you've learned. You're so good at it. Clearly, there's a whole future of you being the awesome and terrifying person that I thought you always could be.
Yep, I apparently have a cult, which is
Student has
bizarre.
become the master.
You were never this good.
Please, you couldn't do this without me.
But I did.
No, you didn't. I'm here.
That's
I've always been here.
a horrible thought. That makes it even more likely I don't stay around for very long. That's enough of you. What is it? I have to go figure out why Kane is wandering through my zoo.
Katura.
I wake up in my room and my immediate thought is, this messaging is for Ari specifically. I just know it.
Okay, so we're in a hell world, but that doesn't have to be the end of things. You could always, reclaim your blood from your children, or children being used very, very fucking loosely because this is a hell world. Or you could just take out, maybe that Salvador person.
What?
They're not that trustworthy. You could eat them, and then maybe you'll have that sort of confidence.
What sort of confidence?
That
I'm
maybe
very
she's
confident.
born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. It's that maybe it's Katura the Queen.
Maybe I already have that.
You'd have it better if you ate more and ate the right people.
I agree with eating more and eating the right people. I don't know if I agree with eating Salvador.
Let's put me in charge. We'll have it all taken care of. I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
future you put me in charge.
Let's talk about it when we get back to our timeline.
Oscar, you feel good. You're great. You wake up feeling pretty spry.
Mhm.
I mean,
Best part
outside of the
waking up.
fact you're in, the meat tunnels.
Yeah, there's the meat tunnels. That's true.
That's disquieting.
I woke up in better places though.
Salvador. Hunger strikes again. And it is far more clawing, more intimate at you than before. Your beast is much closer to the surface. You feel like you need a better meal than you had before, and there are delectable creatures here. Some friends, some enemies.
I think about the werewolves and shake that thought from my head. But also think about what else was there? An elephant, tiger, or some shit. Do I feel like that would satiate my hunger, or do I feel like
No.
I'm
You're getting further and further away from animals being able to
Yeah.
satiate your
Okay.
hunger.
I
You
think-
know it.
yeah,
you
it would
know
just-
it in your body now. Animals ain't gonna cut it. You need
Yeah.
something fresh and wriggly.
Calm down, Schmeagle. God damn.
So I wake up. Oh, I didn't sleep with Paco since I kind of snuck my way back in.
Paco's with
So I'm looking
homies.
for Paco, and I'm thinking about even just feeding off Paco and realizing like it might help. So I'm going to, since I'm unfamiliar with these new feelings, I'm going to kind of lean back on my instincts, which is to try and find and feed off of Paco, and then figure out the rest from there. So my priority right now is trying to find Paco.
Okay. So you know where Paco is. Paco's with the rest of the coterie.
I'll whisper to like try and find the location.
But you also hear this alarm where it says Kane detected.
Oh,
Kane
shit,
on
that's
premises.
right.
And you know for a fact that Kane is not on premises. Because you know exactly where Kane is, and Kane knows exactly where you are.
Much like Couture was thinking, I know exactly who that alarm is for. I'm wondering to myself, like, is this alarm because of me? And I don't feel as threatened by hearing this that Kane is not around, especially because I know that Kane is not here. So I'm also wandering, looking for Paco, and also trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on. And maybe I should read this manual for whatever just happened to me.
Salvador, like, did I drink bad blood last night? Did I fuck up?
What was I on?
Salvador, you make your way across the zoo from your little janitorial closet. Not that far. to the main administrative building. When you get to the administrative building has basically steel, looks like coverings over all doors, windows, gates. There is a digital pad next to the front door, and there's a camera looking at you as well. And inside you hear Kane approaching. Hide, protect yourselves. Do not attempt to fight Kane. You will die.
Instinctually, I look around and try to see if there's cover and shake it off. And then like, oh shit, I think it might be. Are there any windows that look outside that I can see if there's any response? Like, I don't know how far this carries, like if there are alarms outside that others can hear as well. And if others are reacting to
the
it
alarms
outside.
are blaring. The animals are not liking it. They're kind of freaking out a little bit and running around their places. And then all of a sudden, you look at Albert next to you. He's like, "Hey, man, what
Oh, you're here.
the hell? Did you eat from
Hey,
my
bro.
daddy?"
I mean, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
You sure smell like him.
I sniff him. You know, you're right. I guess I do.
Yeah, you definitely get a similar sense. It's not exactly the same. It's different. His smells a little bit more potent.
Yeah.
A little closer to the
Like it's
beginning.
stewed and marinated for a little bit, where mine is just like just sitting on top.
Yeah.
What's is that you? Are you setting off this alarm?
No. The alarms know not to detect me that way no more. But you done did some weird shit.
What do you mean?
You ain't getting it.
Weird.
You ain't got it directly from my dad. So this seems some oddities. You one of them archangel thingies that he's been talking about?
I mean, I do like to think of myself as quite heavenly.
Or as they call themselves, the blessed ones.
I like the sound of that. Let's go with that.
Inside, y'all, this alarm that's blaring, it like you see a like digital pop-up, and it is showing Salvador on the screen talking to Albert. And it is like red outlined on Salvador.
Oh shit.
That's what y'all see on the inside. Outside, y'all don't see this.
Yeah.
Fuck did this bitch do now?
Well, we know where he went, right?
How did he get this way? We'll find out.
mean,
He's going to tell
mm.
us.
I mean, it's either it's not that hard. Like,
Yeah, it's not. There's two avenues.
he's wearing a motorcycle outfit,
Yeah.
And Mel comes clinking around.
He's-
Clink, 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 clink.
and Mel told us that, or who told us? Genghis told us. Somebody told us that Salvador
John?
was.
What? Why is
A
that causing the
problem.
Kane alarm?
He's a
Why-
problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're a problem.
Are we gonna
rather.
override this, or are we just gonna let this thing blow my ears out? And I mean,
You know
by
what, if
ears,
it-
I mean auditory processing systems.
If it tortures you, I'm about to leave it.
Oh, please leave it.
I thought we was cool. We were supposed to go to a movie.
We are going to go to a movie when I get back to my timeline and after you and I have a talk.
Holding on to a 500-year-old grudge.
My feelings is hurt.
Anyway.
Beep boop beep boop.
Computer, shut down the alarm. I know who this is.
And with that beep boop, I'm like trying to press the keypad outside. Beep boop.
Access denied. Access denied.
What's my
Access
PIN
denied.
code? What's my
Are you
birthday?
sure you'd like
Do
to
I have a
override?
birthday?
Salvador to
Doctor.
6969. my
Yes.
friend.
6969
Yeah.
Override approved. Alarm shut down. and the alarms go off. The
It
steel
worked.
sliders slide up.
I've never been good with this stuff.
I don't think that was you, family, but you feel good about how you want to feel about it. I'm sure you got some other little things working in your body right now that you're still getting used to. It's kind of like going through puberty again, except as a vampire.
All this nonsense.
You say that now, but then the hormones start to rage, and you can be like, I want to eat something that ain't like what I should be eating normally.
Speaking of, have you seen my bird?
It's probably in there. I mean, yeah, it's definitely in there. Paco's like behind Mel, just pecking out at Mel's leg to see what kind of noise it makes. Yep.
My peacock is a bard.
Door
And
opens.
no one tries to stop Paco either.
No, no one's trying to stop Paco.
Because Mel is annoyed and it's
I was
funny.
just like, hey,
Think.
I just shined this. I put oil on it the other day.
Paco. Ven aquí, mi
And Paco's like-
Paquito.
Flaps up into your arms.
Hugs and snuggles. Hey, everybody. Oh, that was a wild alarm, huh?
What did you do?
What did you do?
Well, I came right here trying to figure. I figured I was trying to find shelter. Got to find everybody else. Might as well shelter together.
Mm-hmm.
Salvador, we're not stupid.
Yeah, we see that right.
so
out front.
let's not play brand new.
Unless you got a park and ride.
You're in this motorcycle suit. Ass looks plump
Oh,
as
shit.
fuck, by the way. But it's pretty
I meant to
fucking
say I would've
obvious where
changed,
you
but I
just
didn't.
were.
Does Juice look like Akira from Rival Schools? Or it's just the bike that's from Akira?
It's just the bike that's from Akira.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I told y'all I was gonna go look for me, so I did. Nobody wants to come with.
And you gave yourself a makeover.
Well, borrowed a look. I feel like it
And-
works.
And some blood of cane.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
The alarms go off for a reason.
You ain't denying it, buddy.
maybe-
You definitely got some of that up close and personal stank on you.
Yeah, I guess it must be on these clothes. Must be airborne
nah.
or something.
I walk up to
Just stunned silence as we all give you the bitchiest look.
I walk up to Salvador and I say, do you mind? May I?
Maybe what? And I'm like, what?
Just a little thing. Just try and test something out.
What are you going to test?
Little theory.
Yes, Oscar. What are you testing here?
Mm.
Well, I'm asking for Salvador's permission to see if I could discern something.
He wants
Okay,
to read
what
your
is-
wants to
what
read
does
your
that
tarot
involve?
cards.
And what are you trying to discern? I can't consent if I don't know what's going on.
I just need a little bit of your blood, a drop, literally just a drop.
Nah, I'm good. I
I'll
don't know you
back
that
away.
well yet. I haven't known you what, like a day?
I mean, you've met me before. You haven't met me before, but you've met me before. But I back away.
Equations everywhere.
What are you trying to test?
I could find out some traits about a person through their blood, but it's literally
What
just
traits are you trying to figure out about
just
Salvador?
some basic stuff. Nothing too much, but if you
Like
if Salvador
if it's basic,
if
explain
Salvador
it.
doesn't want, that's fine. That's his prerogative.
I'm like, did you just call me basic? And so I'm like, all right, fine. And so I take off the jacket, and I don't know if I need to. I'm like here thinking you're gonna like be a phlebotomist and draw blood like a regular person. I just stick my arm out and
Like do the You have a,
I
do you have a
use
stress
one of
ball I
my
can squeeze?
one of my claws and just rake open my palm just a slight bit, maybe like half an inch, to give you a little bit of blood. And while I'm doing that, I look over to the rest of the group. I was like, so can I, since you're asking something of me, can I ask something of all of you?
You can ask.
What? I don't think I understand. I know that everybody has been acting so stressed and confused and like angry about, I mean, I know we're in this timeline, nobody wants to be here. I get that. Why are you so mad at Kane? What do you not like Kane? Like,
Oh, God.
honestly, like I had this question before, but like before I even went to go like meet me and try and, you know, do away with me. What?
Yeah, that
Why?
worked out
What's this?
so well.
What are you talking about? You don't know what went down?
Kane approaching. Kane on premises.
Yeah, I
We
got rid of him.
Look,
yeah,
look.
sure.
Like Kane the
I'll
Fifth.
Listen,
We'll answer your question. Just please don't treat us like we're idiots.
yeah, please stop treating us like we're
Like-
fucking preschoolers.
That's insulting.
I let the
Whenever you hear
Salvador's
Kane, by the way, Salvador, it almost makes your heart flutter. It's a good feeling.
I let Salvador's blood pool in my palm just a little bit, and I just go and I lick it. I'm going to use taste of blood.
I don't think you should. Never mind.
I could put it in there. That's what. Oh, that doesn't do anything. All right, so this is
You got to rouse for it.
no. I need to roll resolve and blood sorcery,
Oh, you did that
Or
thing.
this.
Okay.
but I need to do the proper.
I know what's happening now.
Resolve blood sorcery. Did that work? No.
What are you trying to do now?
In my blood sorcery, I have resolve in there. I think I need it in the other section. Let me try this. Yeah, it's not going off, I guess. Here. Yeah, my roll's not going off, so I guess I could just roll.
Is there a modifier window that's popped up that you haven't clicked on?
You know what?
Sometimes
There
it
it is. It
hides
just came
for
up.
me.
It
Yeah.
just came up.
Yeah, it's a difficulty 3 according to the book. So you fail to get any particular kind of information from this. Oscar,
I'll go.
you want to blow some willpower?
No. We all know. I'm just gonna go. You keep your secrets.
And then I look back to the rest of the group. I was like, I really don't understand. What do you think happened? Why do you think I'm talking to you like you're stupid? As you said.
You're trying to convince us that you took care of yourself, but you come back and the alarms go off.
You just said you scared away Kane.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no. I meant when I said I took care of him, I meant I took care of future me.
Yeah, we don't believe that either.
no.
Absolutely not. After what we saw your future self do to all those protesters,
You
I don't
couldn't
think
dig
so.
yourself out from under a building. I very much doubt that you have the capability
you can't
of
even
fighting
figure out
a
how to use.
person who can take out 40
Yeah,
people at once.
absolutely not. You couldn't even
Yeah.
figure out the tablet that told you how to get there.
Well, I opened this door to get in here with this keypad, right,
you didn't.
Albert?
No, you didn't. Ari let you in.
And then the computer's like, negative. Override by Dr. Aretsa Sarah.
What do you know?
Look,
I know a
Fine.
lot of things
I
that
went
happens.
to go meet myself, and I realized without the aid of anyone else, it was not going to go as well as I thought. So I took a different approach to take care of the situation. I might not have taken care of it in the sense of destroyed my future self, but they're not someone that I or we need to worry about. while we're here.
No, we just need to worry about you.
We never had to worry about future you.
So how do we
Taco
move
jumps
forward
out of
from
your
here?
out in front of you, gets in front of you, tail opens up, and is just looking at the rest of the crew, giving y'all the stare down.
So
I
we
stare
can
back.
we can do this. Can go one of two ways. We can figure out what the next steps are and carry on, or we can part ways because it seems like you all are very uncomfortable with me being here right now. What is your goal here with me?
I mean, hey, you're the one who wanted to come. We tried to tell you not to because this is
Several
going to be a bunch of
times.
nonsense.
And
So
I'm
it
asking
seems-
about how to move forward from here now that we are at
What
this
is
point.
your goal at this point?
My goal is I've accomplished my goal.
You know our goal. You've known our goal since we got here. You have been the only one working at odds and ends to us. So, since you have finally finished whatever it is you came to do, can we please get back on task?
I'm great with that.
And Mel just pipes up like, well, I told you what you need to do, handle the nanites thing. If that's all the thing y'all got to handle, then it's easy. John, right here. I got all the recipe, and he hands you like a little slip, Ari. See? Right there. Easy peasy. It should be tuned to not cause the whole night thing happening forever, but you might want to do some your own calculations, talk to your people, talk to me from back then.
Yeah, no.
Now that just seems cruel. You're trying to break my heart, ain't you?
I don't care.
I mean, Katura, to be fair, he did help me make it in the first place. If anybody would know how to fix it, it would be the two of us.
Right? I'm fucking smart as shit. Respect my intelligence.
I do respect your intelligence, but
You
I
got
also
all-
respect the fact that you are an enabler, and half of the bullshit that's happened was because of you too.
I'm an enabler. Have you seen this monster?
Yeah, what, Salvador?
No. Ari.
Hey,
Oh,
Ari enables everything. All of this happened because of her. She's
When we
died
first-
twice in this timeline.
When we came into this room yesterday, everything that came out of your mouth was, oh, but we can do this instead, and blah 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 blah. And I had to tell you to shut the fuck up.
Because she's a genius. She's a monster,
Yeah.
but she's a genius.
You enable that in her. Because
I
you
feel-
have every opportunity to walk
judged
away
right
and
now, and I don't
Good.
appreciate it.
Good. I am
'cause
judging you.
This is just as much as part of your problem because you came in here talking about I'm having babies, bada, and now
Yeah.
there's tentacles that climb out the world. That's
Yeah.
your fault, baby boo.
I don't deny that. You think I didn't do my own
Okay.
research about this?
Okay. We can go back and make sure that this does not happen. We
Yeah,
have
I know exactly
the
how to do that.
means, as do
just
I.
like, what is going on?
I am well aware of the easiest way to fix this problem. Let's go back. We give Jackson the frickin' whatever the hell thing, this thing,
After
waving a little piece of-
negotiations.
after negotiations, the little piece of paper that he needs to make sure that we don't explode like suns, and we go from there. Right?
Oh, so y'all gonna go see my sister?
That I think is the best plan we have, unless anybody has any side tangents they would like to look into today.
And then Albert sniffs a little bit. Comes over to you, Salvador. Oh, you real close to him. I didn't expect all that. It's getting more what do you call it? It's coagulating in you and such now. You can he knows where you are and he knows you know where he is, don't you?
I sure do. He ain't
Fucking
here. We don't gotta
great.
worry about him.
No, you don't have to worry about him.
This is the
I
problem
think
now.
that's a better correction. You don't have to worry about him. But your friends here, he went out of his way to clear out that whole Hakata line, the whole death cult thing. It was like, I'm not really about that no more.
Out of character, I thought that's something that I had talked about with my future self about like this not affecting them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm under a different impression. So like I assure you, we'll be fine.
How can you assure
What-
us
yeah.
that we'll be fine?
Listen, I can say whatever I will say. I don't know what I can do to convince you because you've all already made your minds up about me. So
Because you
I'm
are
going to
now a
say
GPS
what I'm going
tracker
to
for
say.
Kane.
I mean, he's not all bad.
And as I said,
I mean, he can be
as I
bad.
said
He's usually
before,
pretty bad.
we can part ways if that makes you uncomfortable. I was curious about what your goal was with me because it seemed my arrival here made you uncomfortable. And if that means you're more comfortable moving on without me, maybe that's what we need to do.
This is the worst
And with
timeline.
that, we're going to shift back over. Yes, I think that's a great spot. Delroy, you're in the vehicle. Anita's putting you onto everything that's happened about Jackson, nanites, your coterie being, time travelers, Oscar going in late to get them, portal blowing up, something of a war going on, and Anita mentions Portia, and you look at her and her eyes almost go like dreamy. She's like, I hope nothing happens to her. Finding Methuselah is like scariest thing, but I really hope nothing happens to her. She wouldn't let me go with her. She told me I had to stay with you.
Remind Mikey Mike, which one's Portia again? She's the one that's really hot that we met at the club or something like that.
Yes.
And did Delroy see her again? When's the last time Delroy saw her?
Only
feel
at
like
the
I
vote,
only-
right?
At the vote.
Yeah.
So I think that might have been okay. And
I don't think
think
you've
that kind of
heard the
too.
rumors about her being a Methuselah either.
Right, I think I know from you guys that she's a Magrugaloo.
You-
but
you don't-
I've been
you
asleep
don't
for
know
a minute.
that.
No,
As
no,
Delroy.
I think Delroy does because Delroy, we would have. Didn't we talk to Delroy about that before the vote? Because that came up
We
before
did
the vote.
because
Ah.
Sierra brought it up to Katura and Ari. We went to the
Yeah.
hotel and had dinner,
Yeah,
and we came back and we're like, "Well, Sierra's saying that Portia's a Methuselah."
yeah, because I specifically remember saying that
Fair
to
enough.
Serenity
Yeah.
at the vote.
I couldn't remember if that happened. At the vote. Okay.
Okay. And then she's looking out for me to make sure I'm okay.
Yeah. Apparently she really
damn it,
cares
it
about
just-
you.
Just dropped a lot on me.
Oh yeah, and Sovereign's dead.
Good. How?
He got shot by a Hellfire shotgun a few times.
You know, you could have woken me up for that. But no, I mean, with all the time travel and the portals going on, I mean, I guess that means I don't know. I was just worried because I didn't feel. I ate one of my coterie members and I didn't feel the pain or loss of it, and so I guess some part of me must have known that it wasn't really him. That's not for you.
So
but
here's the thing, Delroy. We got a mission we're going on right now, and I'm hoping you can help. Apparently, there's just another one of
guess
these
so.
portals.
okay.
It was under where the Methuselah was. So we're taking a trip to the ocean, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. How did it? Didn't we? I thought we fed the Magrugaloo enough. How did it?
And
even,
when she says this, Delroy, it is almost like you can instantly feel it. All those lines that you felt going through the earth, you can trace them directly to where the portal is. It's like you can
like I
see
can
it in
see
your
them?
head. Yep. It is like, MapQuest being in your mind telling you the exact route to get to this thing.
I'll tell Anita that. And Snake Eyes or whatever. I'll tell them, like, I can see these lines that are flowing
Oh.
towards the portal.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I mean, this must have been what Oscar was giving me.
Man, I ain't seen no Oscar. He was not. There was nothing down there, but you and some of them old sheets that you took off and them funky ass socks that you like.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. But I mean, how can you know, you're talking to me about fucking portals underwater and all this other shit. You can't just take my word for it.
I mean, I guess I could if I was on acid.
So what are we doing at this portal anyway?
And you see Taya
Going in.
reach back in the back of the SUV, and she just pulls out like sticks of dynamite. They're remote. I got them on the timer. We're gonna blow this thing up.
Why? What's coming through the portal? Wait.
Maybe that Methuselah
tell
came
me.
through the portal.
But my coterie went through a portal. How are they supposed to get back?
I'm sure there's another one somewhere. But that thing is eating South Philly right now.
Okay, so you're gonna try and get it back in the portal and then blow it up, or we're just gonna lock it in
No.
Philly?
We're gonna see if some of these elder vampires that are around can fight it and kill it. We're gonna blow up the portal so nothing else can come through it.
I mean, I guess I owe you guys one, so I will dive to the bottom of the ocean and drop bombs to close a portal.
No, brother, I ain't asking you all that. We're gonna do that as a team or what have you. We just need you to be a part of it. Many hands make short work or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out. I just want to make sure that my coterie can get back. And I need to make sure I gotta get. This must mean that there's a way for me to contact them. Maybe Oscar Prime is someone that's with the coterie.
Who the
or
fuck is
Prime's someone
Oscar
here.
Prime?
That's what he said. He said, tell Oscar Prime. What did he say? Don't fuck up this time? That's what he said, right? Something like that. But whatever.
And Anita seems to be gripping the steering wheel incredibly hard. Like, you could almost hear it cracking under her hands. She looks nervous. And as you all approach, coming from the outskirts of where you were in West Philly towards the southeast part of Philly, you hear it. You hear the noise of this thing. You almost feel it in your bones. You know where it is too. Much like these ley lines you've seen, this creature must have been living off of that magic as well as whatever it has been getting fed.
Do I sense any other portals?
No. There are lines that lead further out elsewhere, but at some point your vision of where they end starts to falter. You'd have to follow them further.
But I have the feeling of other portals. Like this goes that, yeah.
Not necessarily
like I know that the
portals,
lines lead,
but you know the lines lead to something else, and it seems likely that there are other portals across the world.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the back seat. I guess I'll put a hand on Anita's shoulder and just like, are you good?
Nah, nothing about this is good.
I mean, you're telling me I've been up for 20 minutes and we're already in this, but
Delroy, you don't understand. It's been a month of death. It's about a like after Sovereign went down, it was a massacre. It, fuck a masquerade. Like whatever's left of the Camarilla has been trying to close this up. But there's literally video of fucking Jackson getting eaten and popping out of some monster's belly.
so it's all falling apart, is what you're saying.
It's a fucking shit show.
Okay.
And for all we know, the shovelheads are way too strong. I don't know what the hell is going on with them, but they should be, cannon fodder. We should be able to take them out. Sure, there's a ton of them, but I'm a Bruja, Gangrel. Shovelhead should be easy, but no, some of them skin like marble. Some of them have been flesh crafted into Lord knows what, and apparently they're using thin blood alchemy now in the Sabbat. How? What? Why?
Is that mother? What was his name? Demarcus? What was his name?
Bryce?
Bryce. Where did I get
Devin.
Demarcus
Devin.
from? Devin Bryce. Yeah, I thought that. I think that Devin Bryce popped up in South Philly. I figured he'd be taken care of.
It wasn't
by now, but
Bryce.
Who was it?
Bryce. No, Bryce was I was working with Bryce. He was undercover to see what the fuck was going on in the Camarilla. I did that to protect you guys because y'all have been locked in all kinds of political mess. I'm sorry it ruffled your feathers, but it was a necessary evil.
I mean,
I didn't expect
I
you
almost.
to go and break into their house.
I was gonna kill him.
Jesus Christ, Delroy.
A lot's changed since we first started hanging out together. I'm not the same Baron that came to I forget the name of the bar asking you for advice. Frankly, I really wanted to just get the fuck out of this city.
That's the plan. Once we get this portal gone, there's nothing here for us.
I mean, we're just gonna leave. I don't know. I have to make sure my coterie's okay. Make sure they get back.
Your coterie is gone. They're gone.
What did you tell me? And she knows about the whole plan. They're gonna go and get these whatever they need to get to stop the nano
Yeah.
bots or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Some people might think of my coterie as being a group of fuck ups who always get themselves into trouble and nobody likes them very much. And
I love that you're
Oscar
throwing that up
smells
in air
bad.
quotes. Never mind. Just leave that alone. Those are my friends.
They'll get it done.
I know, but that means they'll find a way back. We got to take care of ourselves over here. It's been over a month.
Fair. Let's just let's get to it.
Okay.
Also, I borrowed this gun. I hope that's okay.
And she looks over at everybody. Is that one of yours? No, it's not one of mine. Nah, I like that. And you see Taya pull out a shotgun, and assault rifle, and then she has like a knife on her side. And nope, small arms not really my thing.
Oh,
It's yours now, I guess.
good.
You know how to use it?
You know, some people might say I have like 2 dots worth of knowledge in firearms.
And you make your way towards the water. Swap back over scenes. What was y'all next move? Your mid combo.
I think I think the good doctor, Couture, and myself, we're about to have a little sidebar and see what the hell we were going to do next about Kanda, what, 5th, 8th, 9th?
You feel a strong urge to correct this right now, Salvador. And just
But did you say that out loud?
I'm assuming they said that out loud. That Oscar said that.
Oh,
out
I see.
loud.
No, I was. This is what Oscar's thinking. Like we
Okay.
need to have a sidebar about this. Like we need to figure out what we're going to do about this problem. So
Let's get home, and then anybody who wants to go their own way can go their own way. I think that's probably at this point, the path of least resistance.
you're right,
Okay.
Oscar. Let's have a big sigh. Like you're right.
And then we can individually scatter or whatever else needs to be done. But the longer we sit here and argue, the longer we sit next to a tracking device.
True. We should at
Sure.
least be moving.
We'll find us no matter what.
And my-
Oh God, here are the fucking cops now.
Methuselah on premises. Methuselah on premises.
Bring up a video.
Video of the front gates. There's a woman running into the gates, being chased by nothing.
Does it look like Portia?
It looks like Portia.
We're not helping her, right?
She is bloodied. Looks terrified, honestly.
We should go.
This actually makes me feel better.
We need to go now.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Albert looks over y'all like, would y'all like me to handle that or something?
Handle it how?
I mean, handle it?
What did
You are welcome to her if you'd like it, or whatever's chasing her. Totally up to you.
I
And
think
in her
we know
audio,
what's chasing her.
Please, there was a monster. Killed everyone on the farm. Everyone's dead. Please help. Is there anyone here who can help me? Anyone hear me?
Audio off.
Oh,
Savage.
fucking power move there.
Like, is there a back exit?
I'd imagine so. I imagine I have a few ways out of here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
rhetorical question.
And as soon as you say that, several maps jump up with like escape routes for you, like show up as hollows for you. There is a literally under some of the flesh that you have here, there's a sort of underground door that opens up, takes you out into the city proper.
Wonderful. Let's go this way. And I
You
will
do know that you would probably have to go underwater though.
that honestly makes it even easier because aren't we supposed to be going underwater?
You are.
Yeah, so perfect. Isn't the water gonna hurt us? Shit.
No,
Now there's
the
like
water here doesn't hurt
sharks
us
or some
anymore.
shit.
Oh, that's right. There's
That's
laser sharks.
that was what 500 years ago. The water was
200
bad.
years
Now the
ago, something like that.
water's fine now.
They put a
Yeah.
bigger filter in. It's fine.
All right. where he's like, okay, cool, great, let's go this way. Class, follow me.
Do I know if Elvira has an aquatic mode, or is this just
We don't know where Elvira is.
You have no idea. You don't know what all this Elvira can do.
any way I could?
You'd have to go get it.
I have to go get it. That's not happening.
And I would know that my bike is not an aquatic bike.
It is not.
Just dope.
Yeah, it would. Guess it would be just slightly more dope if it could also be aquatic.
Plays the clown song
It
from
is
the
not also a submarine.
Yeah,
So
I
you're just-
will.
Let's go.
So I will
just-
grab a tablet off and just kind of keep reading through my journals of the past however long as I am walking, and lead to wherever the trapdoor is.
Did
You
I-
have to loosen the flesh, but yes,
Oh, that's fine.
it sounds just about that gross. Yeah.
I
Thanks.
kind of don't want to give up this bike. I have this tablet, and I'm wondering, reluctantly, I wonder if Oscar, if you might be able to use this to find your car, maybe.
Anti-technology. Yes, you can use it to find your car. As a matter of fact, you can remote
call the car?
access and control your car with this.
Am I able to see any sort of different modes this car has through there?
It does not have a aquatic
Lonzo
mode.
desperately wants this
It
to be
has
a
a-
Bond car.
It does have a hover mode, non-aquatic mode. It can't go underwater.
Nah, that won't.
I mean,
No.
it's faster than swimming.
Fine.
I will.
Yeah,
Okay.
and no
Yeah,
one
go to
will
the other
have.
trapdoor. Come on.
Yeah, and
You
this
can
way, no
also,
one will have to guide me through the dark water because I can't see.
You can also access Salvador's bike.
No.
Said no so fast. I didn't even think about
He
it.
told me to use this
No.
for my car. To be fair, he says use this for your car.
Juice your face.
That Neo Tokyo ass bike is going to stay right
Oh
here.
my god.
This is me as a player not knowing what to say or do given the current tension among the characters.
This is me being petty right now. Oscar's being a little petty.
Y'all. I love y'all.
Can we go, please? I slapped the tablet out of Oscar.
Oh my god.
I pick it up and I shake off any like loose flesh that might be on it.
And I swipe it back. This is mine.
So y'all heading underwater?
No, I think if
We're
if
heading-
Oscar has put the hover car to the corner of the road, we're gonna take the underground tunnel, hop up, and get in the car, and then hover. Is that the plan?
Mhm.
Okay. So we are taking a different tunnel that leads into the city instead of going directly underwater because the hover car is faster than swimming. Most likely.
Fair enough.
I'll be on my bike.
So you're just gonna drive?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what they're doing? Just hovering?
No, they're going out through the tunnels here and then taking the car out from there.
The next portal is underwater.
Yep.
It is faster to hover the mile out to sea than it is to swim a mile out to sea.
There. Okay. Thank you. I think
No
I
problem.
must not have. I must have missed that part. Is there like a part water button on my bike? Like when I was going down to meet myself?
There is a hover ability on your bike as well.
Oh, I guess my bike is dope.
It's very dope.
I will take it, and I will keep my distance. I guess still not sure where I stand with the group, and still not sure like what. Not having really heard an answer to like what the solution is with me. I guess you did say like let's just get home and figure it out from there. So
Albert
yeah, I
comes
will
up to
follow.
you, Salvador, and he's like, "Hey, family. If you let me ride your bike a little bit, I can make sure it gets to you wherever you're going." I'm asking for consent. I could actually just take it if I wanted to, but I am trying to be a better person than I've been, and I'm feeling a little full right now, so everything's all honky dory.
Well, we're family now, I guess.
We are family. I got
Me
all my sisters with me.
bike su bike. This is horrible. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I need to find out first, like, are y'all comfortable with me riding with y'all in this car?
Ooh, baby, I'm gonna go
yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
I
Albert
guess.
just like shuffles out.
I mean, Oscar would have saw like maybe he would have saw like there was a hover feature on the bike and thought about disabling it. But he's not that much of an asshole.
Mel's like, "It's wet down there. I ain't going down there, John. That's gross. I might rust. I'll find my way to
You
y'all
weren't
if I need to."
invited.
I'm not asking you for nothing right now because you've been extremely rude to me, and me and
wasn't-
Ari is friends, and you just that person who funds our fuckery. So please and thank you, Ari.
Yes, dear.
Do you got everything you need from me?
A pill capsule, empty, would be very useful right now, or
Oh,
a
that's
couple
easy.
of them.
Uh,
And just some paper. I'm gonna make some notes.
paper.
I
Yes.
don't think is there paper in
Um,
this timeline?
I
I
mean,
tried
I
to do
can
some arts
get
and
you
crafts, and I
something,
had
but
to-
it ain't paper.
That's fine.
Oh,
You can write on it.
That
No.
works.
Oh no.
No.
That works for me.
No.
And you get a clipboard with exactly what you expect on it, and a
It'll
permanent
almost-
marker. That's all I got.
That works.
And you get your
Thank
pill
you.
capsule.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. I'll just start like kindergarten teacher leading the class. Okay, come here, come on, let's go. And I'm just open it, like the tablet is here, and I've got one in one hand, and I'm like, just making notes on things.
And you notice that as you write on the flesh, it moves to make sure that you have room for more words.
Oh, that's actually really helpful.
I
Hmm.
like that.
I don't like that.
As a player, I like that.
Yeah, I think it's dope, but also deeply disturbing.
From the mind of the storyteller, Prince.
Yeah. no one ever wants to go in there.
That's our first piece of merch we're putting out.
Just flesh paper.
It's a what is this? That's a Skintium 2 processor.
Skintel.
Mm.
Since we're spending
Skin
some
book.
time together
Book air.
on this ride, can we go back to that question earlier? I know you said I could ask. I might not get a response, but I'm still. Before I even went to go see myself, I'm trying to understand like this reaction that I've been picking up from y'all whenever Kane gets brought up. And I just wanted to know a little bit more about all of y'all and how y'all feel about this and why that seems to be an issue for
You
y'all.
mean, why are we wary about the 500-foot giant destroying everything and diablerizing everybody so it can reclaim the blood and restart? That?
This has been, even before we got here, I felt like there's been this like distaste or like disdain or disregard. And I'm genuinely, I don't know where that's coming from, and I was curious.
I mean, I would point to Couture like maybe the hole in their chest is enough of an answer.
Oh, the hole's gone.
The hole's gone.
Hole's gone.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and
okay.
that-
I
as
had several successful rouse checks last episode
right,
and got
that's
rid of the fucking hole.
That's right.
yeah, and as I said, this is also before we even got here, and
Pain is-
before that happened.
Cain is a mythological, not anymore, obviously, creature whose sole purpose is quite literally the boogeyman who will come and kill you and all of the other kindred you love and the ones you don't like and reclaim the blood. That if you are told one thing by your sire, it's literally Cain's gonna get you. If we're not careful,
Yeah.
Cain's gonna get you.
And then
And
we come
he's
here,
correct.
and yes, correct. He's gonna come get ya.
Like
Like tonight.
it is literally the
Like a week
equivalent
ago.
of a parent saying, if you don't eat your vegetables, things gonna come out from under your bed and eat you, and then you don't eat your vegetables and there's something coming out from under your bed. It's all confirmed. It's all real. Fuck.
Thank you.
That was easy.
Trapdoors
It's.
open.
I mean, it was literally a curiosity. There was no like ulterior motive to it.
You
Like,
never
there's
no none of
Even after Cain literally dropped the building on us, you still
cool
had
with
that
that.
question.
I'm more curious how you never heard any stories about him.
I don't have the same
think-
kind of sire that you all do.
Yeah,
I
Salvador,
I don't
And-
have a sire.
and probably I would say,
Kind of the same for me, Katura.
Delroy, and probably Serenity as well. No knowledge of Cain, really. Those people have none because they don't have the context. Because Delroy is basically divorced self from vampire world from moment of vampire. Serenity just got turned to a vampire, and her sire was shit. And
Serenity is also 2 years old, so that's not that surprising.
and
Delroy we knew.
Salvador,
Not that we
very
know
similar.
Salvador's
Didn't have a whole
backstory.
lot of relationships with other kindred.
I spent a lot of time with my animal friends.
And I'd
And,
imagine we are walking this whole time.
That's context
Yeah.
for the world more than character knowledge. So y'all walking through this muck.
Oh, I thought we were in the car. My bad.
No, not
No,
yet.
no. Y'all have to go
No,
through
we're
tunnels
still-
to get out of
yeah.
there. And you hear a faint scraping sound further down the tunnel. Any of y'all got any ability to see in the dark?
Yep.
Nope. I'm holding on to Ari's belt.
I'll
yeah,
pop my
the eyes
yeah,
of the beast.
eyes of the beast. No rouse check. Just all of a sudden glowy eyes.
Just down this tunnel, as it sort of curves, you see a creature, and this might be one of your rejected creatures that you didn't want to quite get rid of, Ari. This almost immediately comes to you as something Mel and you would have worked on, like a forgive the pun, but pet project. But if you've seen Jurassic Park before, remember the dinosaurs with and then the spit.
Mhm.
This thing has the upper body of one of those, and the lower body looks like a tail. It almost looks like the best you could describe it as the ass end of a Magikarp.
I know you said Magikarp, but the first thing that came to mind was the Billy Bass thing that sings when his motion activated. That's all. I can think of.
So it is probably maybe like, I don't know, 2 feet tall. you don't know how dangerous it is, but just Ari knows that this is something you and Nell definitely was like, what if we got really fucked up and decided like we could make a dinosaur and a Pokemon together?
It's dark, right? I can't see this.
You cannot.
Thank God.
But you do hear the splashing.
What is
Do
that?
we have to go past this thing to get out the tunnels to where we
You
park
do.
the car? I will take Katura, put her hand on Oscar's shoulder. Wait, Oscar, can you see?
Can't see shit.
I'll take Katura, put one hand on the wall of the tunnel. Take Oscar, put one hand on the wall of the tunnel. Don't move.
And now we're
No.
touching like fleshy wall.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
It's a little squishy, all right? You'll be fine. And I will start walking forwards towards the little Jurassic fish man.
Jurassic carp.
Yeah.
Would this still be considered like an animal?
Yes.
I will wait a few paces and also approach.
I'm just gonna walk up and tell it to freeze. See if it responds.
Mama?
Oh hell no.
We hear this though, right?
Oh hell no. What the fuck is that? Ari, what the fuck?
Ari, what did you do?
Nothing yet.
Mm,
What's your name?
Bubby. Bubby. You call
That
me
sounds about-
Bubby.
That sounds about right. Yep. All right, Bubby. I have some friends, and we're going to be going past. Is there anything else?
Friends.
Yes.
Bubby want friends. Bubby been alone so long.
oh God. Absolutely not, Lonzo.
We absolutely do need an emote.
Can I come
I
with
actually
you,
think-
Mama?
I think there's somebody here who can take care of you, actually, because I still have work to do, darling.
Mama, you're always busy with work.
I know. And I'm going to, because I still have the tablet. Is it still working? Am I still connected to the computer and everything?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and say, computer, can you please send Albert the coordinates down to Bubby?
Yes, doctor. What would you like Bubby to be done to Bubby? Euthanization is recommended.
I will, and I'm hoping the AI is writing this and not saying it.
Oh, it's saying it.
Oh, cool. And I will write back, whatever Albert feels is necessary.
Understood.
I'm going to bring my friends past now. Don't hurt them, okay?
Okay, Mama. Won't hurt your friends.
Thank you, dear.
Can you
And I
give
will-
me a hug?
And I will go and I will give the creepy little thing a
The
hug.
tail just splashes on the muck that's down here.
So disturbing.
I love him. I want to bring him back with
Paco needs a friend.
us. And I will go back and I will grab Katura and Oscar and I'll be like, I don't know. And I'll just start bringing them around.
Truly, I would have been on board, and then it started talking in that voice.
Bye, Mama.
Goodbye, darling. My friend will be here soon for you. His name is Albert. He's very nice.
Don't eat Albert. Don't spit on Albert.
Very good, dear.
And y'all walk past, and maybe 300 feet down the tunnel, you get to the exit.
All right, let's go. Start climbing up the ladder out.
And Elvira's there right as y'all get out the tunnels. But so is Portia.
Fuck off.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Oh, hi.
You were there. You were in the zoo. The AI told me.
Rude.
Do you not understand how dangerous it is? The farm is gone. Everyone's dead. Everyone. Some monster came down there and just ate everything.
This collective blink, 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 blink.
Like we're all trying not to fucking laugh. like as players, we're all like, oop.
And then Salvador. And your bike pulls up and Albert's on the bike and he's like, heck yeah, man, that was a hell of a ride. Oh my God. Ah, woo, Lordy. That was a rush.
I love him.
And then he looks at Portia and he's like, oh shit, I missed one. And Portia's eyes flash and she tries to jump on him. Like, hands out for the throat. And he's just like, no, darling. And he just taps her on the forehead and she just falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Anybody hungry?
I could eat.
I could have a
little
snack.
But I think I'll be okay with Paco.
Y'all gonna have some problems in the past if y'all go back eating, Methuselahs and such. Y'all really that quick to just do some diableries?
I was gonna finish her off. Little boost.
Oh, I wasn't gonna kill her.
Yeah.
No, Pops didn't say, for sure to take Methuselah's out, but I figured this would be a good gift if we wanted to give him that way. Might get you safe passage or something.
I like the
You
way
know
think.
what, Katura, it's
Yeah.
all yours.
Also, yeah, I did indeed eat everybody at the farm.
I kind of got that feeling last night.
Everybody. That's
You'd be quite ravenous if you were just turned by Cain.
true, I guess.
I look
Told
at
you
it.
got to start a new bloodline.
I have a question out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fully eat her because kind of need her as a bargaining chip to get through. But if I were to drink some of her blood, would it just be the same as how when I shared blood with Ari and Serenity, or
Potentially, but you also could end up bloodbound to her.
oh, pass?
That's why I was like, you know what? Never mind. We'll knock her out. We'll give her to Raylene.
If you ain't gonna finish it,
Raylene can do as she would like.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
y'all
And then if
taking her with
Raylene
you?
doesn't want her, so was Albert saying that we could give Portia to Kane for safe passage or to Raylene for safe passage?
If you ask him that. I might
Okay,
give
yeah,
you an
I'll
answer.
ask him that.
Well, I mean, I imagine Pops would want to eat her, but hey, Raylene might like this too. She's kind of pretty.
You said that your father was looking for Portia, right?
I mean, amongst other vampires. Some people like to use Canaanites. Some people like to use kindred. I don't know what the right terminology is yet.
I think whatever feels best to you.
I mean, it feels weird to call myself a blood-sucking leech. So I don't want to use that one.
There.
I don't like that either.
I feel weird. Is someone looking for y'all?
Probably.
Yeah,
Knowing
pick a
us?
person. Wait, for looking for us in what way?
Serenity, probably.
I assume Serenity's with us, just
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
Serenity's
Okay.
quiet.
Serenity's just absorbing.
Yeah.
No, this feels like a calling through the earth or something. It's weird.
I
Is it the GPS?
What?
I
Is it
think it's
me?
just a sign we need to move.
yeah, I think it's a sign. Yeah.
Let's take her with us.
Yep.
Put her in the
If we
trunk.
get stopped by Kane, we can just yeet her out the trunk like
Yeah.
throwing steak for a ravenous dog. And if
Oh,
not, then
I have
maybe
plans for her.
maybe we can
That didn't sound creepy at all. I'm just saying.
Oh, Albert, there is a creature down in the tunnels. His name is Bubby. I'm leaving him in your care, and if your care decides that he needs to be eaten because he's an abomination, I will allow it. But you are my friend.
Have you been to your zoo?
Well, that's why I'm leaving Bubby in your care. He talks, he's very sweet.
It talks. What? None of the other creatures talk, except that one werewolf thing that you fucked around with. And I don't really mess with that thing. It's
No.
it's real angry like.
It is. His name was Anthony. He was a good dude. I don't know what pushed me to mess with the werewolves.
I mean,
Haven't
you're
gotten
kind of
that part to the book.
you're kind of off from what I've understood.
Apparently, I diablerized Dracula, and that didn't help things.
Yeah, that was not probably a smart idea, honestly. I don't think. Well, you know.
Hey, Albert, how long is this going to last? And I'm pointing to Portia on the ground.
Oh, look at her chest, and you see a stake sort of materialize.
Okay, good to know.
Mhm.
I got a few interesting powers.
That would be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
This some real potent stuff. I last time I tried to do that through someone, I sort of kind of exploded them.
This is an upgrade. I mean, there's
Let's
Still
move.
intact.
Let's move. Please find
Yeah,
Bubby.
put her in the
He's very
put her in the
sweet.
trunk.
I'll go get your bubby.
Thank you.
And we'll see about that. And yeah, y'all take care of her. I'm sorry I missed one. I was trying to be efficient.
No, hey.
Don't
Yeah,
tell my
yes,
dad that she was in the farm though. Just if you make sure she stays staked. If you tap that thing 4 times, it'll go invisible again. He won't even notice. Give her to Raylene. She's fine. She'll take her. Maybe she'll make her a girlfriend. Maybe she'll make her fish food. I don't know. I really don't care either.
Well, if she makes her fish food, I hope she'll let me just have her first.
You eat fish food?
And I'm gonna eat Portia.
Oh, I get it now. I get it. Y'all have a good day. If you
too.
need something, just yell my name. And I know you probably can't do that underwater. So make sure if you need something that you call me before you go down in there. She don't really like me messing in her territory.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Thank you, Albert.
You're welcome.
you want to help me
Bubby!
put Portia in the.
Bubby!
He's down the tunnel that way.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, I'll help put her in the trunk.
You put her in a trunk, and y'all begin to make your way towards the water. And I think this is a good point to take a short break before we come back to Delroy and the adventures into the ocean. Oh my God.
That's gonna be us in the oceans. We're just going like. Ugh.
I look. I'll
We'll
see
be
y'all in a
back.
minute. We'll be back shortly. Bye, everybody. And we are back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rolling These 20s, or Philly by Night, or Rolling These 20s, VTM John. I'm your storyteller, Prince. I'm here with this coterie of ridiculous and incredible people who are probably not going to die. And Bubby, apparently.
Oh.
I'm sorry for that. I was just telling them before we got back on stream that I actually don't know what I sounded like when I did that. I just picked a random voice mod and was like, I hope this works. And I'm going to have to go back and check that out. So if you all would like to make clips, we do appreciate clips. I love them so much. We can give those for the next round of TTRPG GIF Awards. Because we trying to get on that list, baby. As this crew. I'm on there like 4 times. 5, 4.
I'm on there once.
Way to flex. Way to flex.
Anyway.
I'm only on there 4 times.
It's
Oh,
an
sorry, I
accident.
mean 5 times.
It's an accident. I didn't mean to. Honestly, I'm just on screen with a bunch of people who are funnier than me. Which is saying a lot, because I think I'm pretty fucking funny.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So as we bounce back to our story, we had Delroy heading towards the ocean, accompanied by Anita, Snake Eyes, and Taya, all headed towards the water to blow up an underwater portal where the Methuselah used to be. In this timeline, there's no hover cars. Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to get a boat. As it happens, Delroy, you know where a boat is.
We have a boat at our the boathouse thing. Is that right?
At the pier, yeah.
At the pier.
Are you going to tell them that?
Yeah, I hope someone else can drive it, but yeah, I will be like, yeah, I'll tell them, go. I have a spot here. Anita, head this way, and I've got a boat that we can use.
You sure still that? I mean, you've been out for like a month.
I mean, I don't know why anyone would mess with it. The only people who knew about it were people in the coterie. You got
Fair.
another option?
I was just still about. Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking too.
Let's go check on this boat.
Okay. And Anita makes her way over to the pier. Y'all pull up. It's still kind of chaos down here because of the whole Methuselah thing. Everybody who's normally in the apartments and the buildings close to here seem to have cleared out. Life is not normal here right now. It's the best way I can put it. There have been some police barricades, but Anita apparently has some sort of thing that she's been flashing to the police, and they've just been letting her ride by. You haven't really noticed what it is because she's been like, chill, stick it back in her pocket. But y'all make it to the pier, and
Do we pass the what was it called? The security star company, what was it called?
Night security over
Night
at
security?
the docks? No,
That's further away from where we are, right?
that's further away from where you are.
Okay.
You would technically pass them out on your way into the open waters, but you'd pass them
Okay.
on the water.
Okay.
You'd also pass where you were stuck
Mm-hmm.
in the SS United States. You get there, and you have your wallet. As it happens, the key to this garage is in your wallet. Open it up, and your boat's there. And Snake Eyes is like, holy shit, you're right. It's here.
There's no signs of anyone else having been there since we were last there.
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I say, yeah, here we go. Hand me a bag of them charges.
What are you gonna do? You know how to use these? I mean,
I do. I don't think I do. But I know how to carry them.
and Taya comes over to you and she gives you this heavy ass bag of dynamite, and you notice that it's actually really fucking heavy. You're like, how much shit is in this bag at this point? What is your strength actually, Delroy?
My strength is not great. Probably I got 2.
Roll me
2
strength
dice.
athletics.
Yes, sir. Jeez Louise. 4 successes? No. Hold on. 2 successes.
When she hands it to you and kind of puts it over your shoulder, you kind of get that lean a little bit, almost kind of going over with it, but you catch yourself, stand up, kind of lug it with you, and you slowly climb up the ladder to the boat, get it on, and then you're just like, she's like, fucking be careful with that. It's bombs in there.
I got it. I got it. I'm just an old man. It's fine. But meanwhile, I turn around and go like this. Shit.
But get the boat, open up the garage door, get the boat out into the water, and you make your way out into the open water of the river.
Am I driving this boat?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
As it stands, Taya's actually driving. She's the best driver of this group. Because everybody looks at you with the keys, and Anita looks at you. She's like, I can drive a car. I can't drive no boat. And Snake Eyes is like, not me. And Taya's like, give me the fucking keys. Takes them from him and gets in, and it's doing well. Whoa,
What time is it?
it is probably maybe around 3 a.m. now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I don't know if Kindred can, but Delroy's definitely enjoying like the ocean spray, the air. He's like leaning, head out.
like a
I
puppy.
mean, you know, I've been in a dingy basement. Yeah, like a puppy.
Head out the window.
I honestly imagine it more like a model in a music video, just lounging back.
Oh yeah. Boys to Men, all white, baggy ass cotton suit, button just right here, blowing back.
Just a crisp linen suit.
Thank
Blow
you.
it
You
like
get it.
I get it.
And make the biggest mistake of our lives. Ooh,
I tell people we can't be serious in this even when we try to. Anyway,
Yeah.
y'all make it towards the end and out into the open ocean. And there actually is a blockade. Seems to be Coast Guard.
And what am I seeing? Can I see, like, is the portal like glowing in the ocean beneath?
No.
me?
Well, I mean, for you, you see that this is the only way to get out there. There is like, basically, you see it like, you ever see video games where they give you the little sparkly line dot that goes to places where you're supposed to go? It's essentially that.
Yeah.
But it seems more like almost like veins in the earth to you, leading to almost like a glowing ball of energy.
How many boats we're looking at?
There's about 6 of them.
Yeah, I'll turn
And
to the gang and
Anita's
What
like,
do we-
shit, That police, fine, but military, Coast Guard, just go, Taya, go. Once they stop us, I can make it work.
You sure?
No.
Could we like diversion? Could we call in, maybe get some of them to go to another area? We could call in like a bomb scare or something further up.
Who do you know is going to respond to a bomb scare when literally a neighborhood is being sucked into the ground? And there's like a fucking black dude with bald head having a superhero fight and a puddle that is eating South Philly.
I just wonder if there's something we could do to deter them. It doesn't have to be a bomb scare, you know, but something other than charging into 6 Coast Guard ships.
I have an idea. I just don't know if it's going to work.
What's the plan B if it doesn't work?
Kill them all.
Oh, that's right. I forgot who I was talking to. Anita. Well, all right, let's do it.
We don't have the option to play, Delroy. This is life or death.
I understand.
Shit. Okay. Hold up.
Should some of us go below deck or something like that, or
Take the bombs out of here.
oh,
Snake
yeah.
Eyes is like, oh yeah, I got it. I got it. 'Cause
Okay,
that's
thank you.
Brooklyn.
Thank you, Snake Eyes.
Hey, how we doing, officers? Where are you planning to go out here, ladies, sir? It's a little bit of a dangerous time to be going on a luxury cruise because it looks at the boat, and this is a very nice boat, very nice boat. And he's like, we just need to get away from the city. It's too much going on here. I'm gonna go visit my family in New York, and I just need to go. It isn't a little bit late to be traveling, man. And Delroy, you feel this. Sort of a supernatural feeling of attraction to Anita as she turns on awe. She's like, listen, I have to go see my daughter. I just need to see my family. I need to make sure they're okay. There's weird things happening in Philly, and I just need to get my friends and I out of here. If you'd please just let us go. There's nothing, we have nothing on our boat, nothing for you to worry about. Everything's gonna be fine. And he looks at her sort of incredulously.
Okay.
She's gonna blow willpower.
Can I do an assist? How do I assist?
You don't have anything presence or dominate, do you?
I have a gun.
Delroy's got a gun.
6 successes. We'll see how they do. Not enough. And so she's talking to them, and she's like, she pulls out her wallet, and she shows a little picture of a little girl. Looks like it could be her kid. Probably not, but it looks like it could be in some world.
The stock photo that came with the wallet.
And they're like, oh, she's cute. How old is she? I got a daughter too. Yada yada yada. And a couple of the other Coast Guard people on this boat look at it and they're like, oh. And you're just standing there, Delroy. You're just like,
yeah, my hand was going towards the gun, but I'm still making the same sigh. Yeah.
and they are like, all right, fine. Won't check the boat. Just get out of here quick. You'll need to get east, stay the fuck out of this city. It is a mess. Lord knows what the hell is happening. People are talking about end days and stuff like that. I don't know if I believe in all that, but I do wonder what the hell is happening in South Philly and how much time we have before it comes over here. So go. Taya's like, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
And Anita sits down up front and sighs. I hope to God we don't run into another one of those.
You did good. We'll probably be all right. How much further is it?
You can tell them how much further it is.
Oh, it's how much further is it?
It's not very far. Y'all probably got maybe like 20, 30 miles.
Yeah.
But you can make good time once you get out to the open water.
Yeah, we'll be there soon, Anita. Don't even worry about it.
And Taya is
In
moving.
and out.
She actually is driving this boat incredibly well. Like, where the fuck did this big woman with tattoos and shit and shaved sides of her head get the ability to drive a boat like this?
Maybe she grew up on yachts. I don't know. Maybe
Uh,
she's a pirate. Pirates do that kind of stuff.
and after maybe like another 30, 40 minutes, getting towards 4 a.m., you know where you are, Delroy. You remember this. It is almost like PTSD. You remember the look of it, the smell of it. You remember the feeling, that pull on you, the want to jump in this water, to become a part of this thing.
And in game time, how long ago was that?
In game time, almost a year now.
Right?
Yeah.
Almost a year in real life too.
Yeah.
But yeah. But now I don't have that same feel, but I can.
It's not the
I
same
can
feel.
remember it.
You just can remember it.
Yeah.
And Anita looks around and everybody's like, so here's the deal. We got to go down there. Far from my understanding. We got to strap things to it. We might not know immediately where it is. Delroy, you could just tell them immediately. You know where it is. Then we got to get back to the boat. And we got to detonate these things. The depth charges, they should work fine remotely. Just got to get down there, get these on there. Cool?
Sounds good. And I can tell you exactly where it is. We won't waste any time once we get in there.
Can you swim? I don't mean that to be rude or racist. I'm sorry. I know, like...
I'll be okay. Don't worry about me.
Okay. And everybody's strapped up with their you get a little satchel this time, stuff you can carry. And everybody then jumps in.
Do we have any like flippers or anything on the boat so I can get a little propulsion? No.
Nope.
Just my wingtips.
You see,
Okay.
you see everybody strip off their leather jackets, kick off the boots and socks, and then just go in.
Okay, I'll do that. Delroy still got his undershirt on, just the pants. But he's, yeah, dive in.
And we're gonna switch scenes to the rest of our coterie as y'all go traveling across what is mostly water now, making your way out to the same ocean. However, you all do not know exactly where Ray is, or Raylene is. Sorry. And you have, basically a Helena backpack for Serenity right now. Because Serenity has basically balled her up into a ball and then just strapped her to her back, turned the other way so she can't turn around and bite her. But y'all are flying in Elvira, and Elvira's like, once upon yesterday, and giving you exact years, this used to be blah 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 blah, and the airport, Philadelphia International Airport. Uh, it is now underwater, and it is home for several aquatic creatures. As a matter of fact, there's a new reef being built in here.
Meanwhile, Salvador's on the bike behind it, just air blowing in the wind, missing all of this fantastic guided tour on their hover bike now.
And Paco is just flying around, taking in the good air. Y'all are doing this. Any conversation going?
Out of character, has Oscar said anything about not taking anything back? Okay.
No.
So I would imagine Ari is sitting like curled up as small as possible in a corner, because if she were to La Sombra and accidentally break Elvira now, that would be a problem.
I think Oscar would be like, so what's our play here? What are we what are we gonna do?
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going to her, but for what really? Like what if
There's a portal there. That's what Albert said. Not like we have any other leads to go off of.
and if there's not?
And I guess we're fucked until we figure
We-
out where the next portal is.
We come back to the surface and hop back in Elvira and keep hunting if she doesn't kill us.
He's not gonna let us use the portal because we asked nicely.
Oh, that's why we have Portia.
And I mean, she might. We're trying to get the hell out of her territory.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Incoming. Impact imminent. And you feel the car just kind of like flip. That's the best you could put it. It's like it goes up in the air, and behind, looking at this happen, Salvador, you see just out of fucking nowhere, a whale just comes flying from under this boat, under this car, and the car just flips a few times, landing back on the water, splashing down a bit, and then kind of catching the hover again.
Oh shit. I'll try to like swerve out of the way of any like ripples or waves that will come after that. Yeah.
I've always like, I have no defensive abilities or offensive utility. I am a car.
No, that's fair. I'll make note of that of any other Oscar that may come. I think we might be here.
I think while we're in the car, I also have a tablet because I took one last time. So I'm kind of looking through all that information again.
Mhm. It
Look.
probably went flying when the car flipped over.
Yeah, right into Ari's lap. Just kidding.
Honestly, it would just be funny if Ari's tablet and Katura's tablet just switched, and it's like, okay, what was Katura looking
It's
at?
like, oh God, Ari, what the fuck?
Clear search history.
There's
This is her journal.
there's I think it's like Dropout or College Humor video of like the purge, but instead of everything being illegal, it's like everybody's search history is being released.
It's being
and
released. Yeah, I remember
publicized.
that. I'd rather die. And Avara's like, Oscar, I apologize. My systems are being taken over. Goodbye.
What the fuck?
That's not that. No.
What?
Leave my territory now. You've been warned once. I will not warn again.
We are actually looking to get out of your territory, but we hear there's something that could help us within your domain.
There is nothing here for you but death.
Albert sent us. He said you could help us.
And we
Albert
have a gift.
sent you.
And we have a gift.
That hick motherfucker. I can't believe Kane would ever embrace someone like him. What the fuck is going on with my dad?
No clue. Oh, we brought you a
What's
present.
this about a gift?
Do you like Methuselah's?
No, not really.
Well, do you like killing Methuselah's?
Potentially.
Well, we have one for you.
Or you can regift it if you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm sure your father would like it.
A nice Father's Day gift.
What kind of Methuselah is it?
Portia?
The Porsche brand.
Elena.
I have no
Hello,
idea
yeah.
who that is. What clan?
She's
Toreador,
Yeah, Toreador.
if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think she's Toreador.
Toreador, the snooty bitches.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
you
trust
can't.
me, this
Sounds
bitch
about right.
super snooty.
You hear this as well, Salvador.
Okay, good.
We don't want any trouble. We just
We just
want to go home.
And from under the water, being pushed up by what looks like several other vampires, best you can tell, is a woman. She is caramel skinned. She has long bluish hair. She's short, maybe about 5 feet tall. Looks like maybe 20. Pretty brown eyes. And she looks at John and she goes, I want to see her.
Just roll down the window, shove her head out.
Well, no, she's in the trunk.
Prince said that she was on Serenity's.
She was on Serenity's back until she got into the car.
Okay. I popped the trunk.
Yeah.
She looks at her. She's like, this one. Oh, this one. Wonderful.
Also, I hope that it makes up for Albert sending us here because he is the one who helped us catch her.
Would you like to finish her off?
No.
Damn.
Were you planning to finish her off?
I mean, if you didn't want her, I was going to, but offered it to you first.
I don't eat spoiled meat.
That's fair.
Y'all are interesting. This is interesting. Albert sent you. And then she's looking at your crew as the windows are rolled down. And you have the monster with you. And you want to go where now?
Here you have.
Long story, but we want to go back to our timeline. We are not from here.
That
Yeah.
is obvious, because otherwise you wouldn't have just drove out into my territory.
Yeah.
I almost sent the the blue whale at you, and that would have been it.
Well, we appreciate that.
You should. I'm awesome.
I mean, there's no arguing against that. Your whole look, I love it.
Oh, thank you. And she looks at you all.
No, you look magnificent, and I mean, coming up, the whole thing, it was wonderful.
You're stunning. Fabulous entrance.
Excellent. Good job. Almost fucked that up. Did Albert tell you about how the new bloodlines worked or anything?
A little,
Vaguely, he
like as
said-
much as he could understand it.
He said that you'd made mer people, which is also quite
Which is-
amazing.
Incredible. I'm into it.
And the people that she's been basically standing on, they just move, and she just walks across the top of the water towards the car and y'all, and then they all kind of like do a little jump out of the water, and you see their mer tails, and they go back under. She's like, clearly y'all are not a danger to me. I just wanted to make sure before I let y'all do something stupid, I would give my, I don't know what to call them. People, kind.
The lights.
Yeah, whatever. A chance to, have first dibs, because y'all aren't from here, but y'all might have some very interesting things in your blood. So if y'all do manage to screw this up, then the ending is very natural for what's going to happen to you. So
There.
have a gift for me. Just looking at you and looking across. And then she looks at Katura. She locks eyes with you, Katura. She's like, you have something else.
What do you mean?
You tell me. There's something that you want to talk about. I've seen it already, but I ain't trying to spill your business to everyone.
They already know mostly. Apparently in this timeline, I have children. They are locked away in torpor by me. Well, on my orders. I shouldn't have done that to them. And I was hoping, Albert said that you're very family oriented.
Albert's also an idiot.
Okay.
Have you talked to him?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry that I talked to him.
Yes.
I mean, if we hadn't spoken to him, we wouldn't be here talking to you. So I can only thank him.
I think you might want to wait on that.
Okay.
What do you want to happen to your children?
They should be free to make their own choices. I shouldn't have taken their choices away from them. But I was also hoping that you would be willing to take them in as part of your family. But if you're not open to that, I understand.
That I didn't see. When I was changed, I was blessed with the gifts of Auspex. I've seen some things. I would be, I guess, if you go to your old clans, the Malcavs, the Toreador, all sort of blended into one with a dash of blood sorcery. As it happens, I have been gifted a little bit extra from Pops. Um, Patty's little girl. And, well, let's give you an example. And she points at Portia. She cuts her finger with her tooth, and you see Portia's blood from around the stake start to come from her and into Raylene's person. Into that cut. It's just gorging itself with blood. She's like, I could do that to any of you at any time. I control not only blood, but liquid. It's amazing. So cool. But you brought me a gift and you offered me more. What is it that you want?
There's a portal. Time
Wanna know if
travel
we
is
could use
apparently
it?
possible. Yeah.
It is, from my understanding.
Things being equal, we just want to go home.
Home is where the heart is. Isn't that what the old saying says?
Yes.
But all of you are heartless. No blood pumps to you. There's no soul within your body. There is only hunger and a beast. So, where is home, truly, if not with your family?
Well, we're missing some of our family.
Huh. That's the feeling. That's the feeling. I get it. You know what? As much as I want to eat you, kind of like you guys. I'll take care of your kids.
Thank you.
There's a caveat. I don't want them to be resentful assholes for the rest of their lives.
Right.
I'm going to erase you from their minds.
Probably for the best. I don't know what my relationship with them was here. A
They
lot of it
loved
seemed
you.
like love doesn't stop resentment. And I don't know if they loved a version of me that maybe wasn't real. I know I loved them, but I didn't show it in a way that mattered. I didn't do right by them. And I know why I did what I did. And I know why I did what I did, but it was still wrong.
And she comes over to you and she pats your shoulder and she says, love dies like everything else, except us.
Okay. Thank you.
I hope you all know how to work that thing. You might end up in places you really don't want to be.
It's no different from our current circumstances.
And you, biker person with the bird, are you a part of this group?
I think you're better off asking them that. They might be missing part of their family, but not all of us have one.
Oh, you're everyone's adoptee. Clearly, my dad has taken a liking to you. Or, yeah, y'all got some problems that y'all probably need to work out.
Maybe I, yeah. Maybe it's worth getting to know my new family here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn to love other people beyond yourself for family to work for you.
As I stand there, a gag and a gox. Ooh, am I about to stir some shit?
You want to do a thing. I see Lonzo's face. Lonzo's like, fuck.
I start to embrace and like start to channel one of the powers that I have, as I was thinking of doing earlier, as more of like a defensive thing when I saw that whale come up. And I start thinking about using my animal dominion to like channel any of the other aquatic creatures that might be nearby and kind of like spitefully, I don't know, retaliate somehow against her.
Roll for it.
Well,
Have a roll.
I'm starting to channel this, and then take a moment to breathe, and I stop myself. I don't respond to her. I don't say anything snippy or catty back, but I stop channeling this power. I just nod.
And she just looks at you, and you haven't done anything. She just, that was for the best. It would have hurt for me to have to shut you down the way that I was going to.
Would Daddy have allowed that to happen?
I'm Daddy's little girl. You're a pet. Woof, woof, doggy. Woof, woof. And she just drops into the water. She takes Portia with her. Like the line of blood becomes a tether and a hook. Portia comes in down to the water with her.
I just muttered to myself, damn it, I really wanted her to be on her knees when that happened, like she did to us.
I guess we got our permission.
Still don't have a location, but at least we don't have to worry about a whale shark coming and belly flopping on Elvira or something.
I don't think they have Mako here anymore.
Just the shark. All right.
Actually, all of you roll me a wits and awareness.
Dun, 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 dun.
Messy crit for Oscar. Two successes for Ari. What'd you roll Rouse, Salvador?
To give myself a little boost.
Got you.
It's 2 dice. Oh.
So Oscar, Katura, Salvador all notice this. Salvador, you notice it as you get hungrier. And Salvador, here's a weird thing. Before your beast sounded like something monstrous almost. Now your beast sounds like you talking to you. I told you, Salvador. Powers. What you ask for comes with consequences. You must give in to the beast to an extent, but never all the way. You have to eat. Now. Paco will not do it. And as your beast says this, you look back at Paco and Raylene leans out of the water and she blows a kiss at Paco. And Paco is now in a new suit. It looks almost like a diver suit. Not like the hazmat. This is a diver suit. Paco has been changed, just instant. Poof.
Raylene is fucking dope.
Is there anyone around that I could eat? Was it basically my beast telling me that I need to feed right now?
Yeah, that was your beast telling you to feed. But as it happens, this is what was happening with Paco. And everybody sees this except Ari.
I would say Ari is probably spending her last 10 minutes like furiously reading as much as she can. She would probably, yeah. After Mel's comments and a couple other things, she looks real quick into how she ended up with a cult. And we don't have to go into that right now as we're getting late, but she does read real quick about what led to that.
Excellent. And as you're reading this, becoming more and more horrified of yourself, we're going to switch back over to our good friend Delroy. What does it draw? You are the shittiest part about this whole thing, Delroy, is not the swimming. It's that it's gotten really fucking dark. And the pressure does feel very heavy under this water. You know you can't stay down here for an extremely long time because there's just so much pressure that you eventually feel like if you stayed under here long enough, it might just crush your bones. But you don't need to see. Not with your eyes, exactly. You know where this portal is. You know where stuff is. The rest of the group, you don't know where the fuck they are. You get there first. And you see some flashlights going off. But you know it's time for you to go to work. Give me a dexterity and athletics roll.
Okay.
And I'll allow you to take like a +2. So you're going to get 2 successes automatically with this. But go ahead, ask your question about the portal.
Just like, is it just like a big hole? Is it like something constructed? What are we attaching
Yes.
these things
Thank
to?
you. That's a great question. I'm sorry. You've seen Stargate before.
Yeah, the movie, not the TV show.
You know what the Stargate portal looks like?
Yeah.
It's similar to that. Not exactly the same. This one seems to be made out of coral, rocks, sand. It's beautiful. There's shells, there's barnacles on it, and there also seems to be runes of some sort. Blood sorceress like runes. But you can see them. You can see not only the runes, you can see the magic flowing through this thing. This is not vampire magic. This is not blood sorcery alone. This is something beyond, something ancient. Honestly, it almost feels bad to blow something like this up.
I was about to say, Delroy went in, yeah, it looks beautiful and is shimmering, and his friends are on the other side of it somewhere, and a Magrugaloo also came out of it, and yeah, rolled 3 successes on my Dex Athletics.
And you're able to take your charges out of here, start to set them up, and then you notice something odd, Delroy. The magic starts to flow more intensely. The glow of this thing, even though you can't see it with your eyes, it is becoming intense and warm. Something is coming through here.
Okay. And do I get a sense that, can I see anyone else in the glow of the portal, or
It's
I guess
not.
it's more of a metaphysical thing?
Yeah, it's not a
But
physical glow. It's not an actual.
Do I sense
light.
anyone nearby, or can I feel?
If you go look around, give me a wisdom awareness. Let's see how you do.
I guess there's no way to signal them or anything. I'm just imagining one of them might be able to see. They got like wits and awareness, superpower. Boom, boom. I'll spend a willpower.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do that.
I will. 3 of them. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, 5 successes.
5 successes. Yeah, Delroy, you notice that there are flashlights. Like someone has a light on them or something under here, and they're moving, but they have to be at least 50, 60 feet above you. And then you see something dart out of this portal. Fast, almost like a bullet. And you see one of the lights disappear.
I'm gonna start setting
And
charges.
You
Get through it.
much like a shark in the water, you can almost taste the blood is here. Somebody leaking.
Yeah.
Setting up the charges faster, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I mean, if I could see who it was, Delroy would be dumb enough to try and help, but I
You can't tell.
See, so
you
I'm
can't
going
tell. Only thing you can see is the lights.
So I'm gonna go for the charges for sure.
And another thing darts out of here while you're setting the charges up. It doesn't go after you. I don't know if it doesn't see you or whatever, but you look around, another one of those lights goes out. And you set your third and final charge. And you don't notice this before, Delroy. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe someone snuck it on you. But you hear something in your ear. And it says you have to blow it up, Delroy. It's all on you.
I hear it in my ear.
Yep.
Familiar voice?
It's Anita.
Yeah.
And as you're getting this last charge set up, I need you to roll me a intelligence and occult roll.
I wonder if 3 charges is even enough. Let me not give you any ideas. Intelligence and occult. Okay. Willpower. I'm gonna roll 2 of them.
Yep. Oof.
So I got 1 success.
Delroy, you don't know what the fuck this is. What the hell is happening? What you do know is this is absolutely fucking terrifying. There is a hand that seems to be coming out of this portal. And the portal is probably, I don't know, about, if you measure at the absolute top of it, maybe 12 feet high and like a circular sort of shape. The hand is taking up half of the portal coming out of it. It could grab you, your whole person, and take you in there. Doesn't seem to have detected you.
Okay. And when I heard that voice, I didn't. If I stuck out an arm or anything, would I touch Anita, or was it like some hoodoo shit? Okay.
Just heard it in your head.
I mean, would Delver? I don't know. I'm assuming that 3 charges would do something, but I know they brought so much explosives that I couldn't even carry it. So I'm wondering if that's enough. No one else has arrived yet.
Nobody. Hey, you don't see
No
any
more
more
flashlights
lights
coming towards me. Who had the chart? I mean, I gotta set off this bomb. I guess if there's some way for me to set him off.
They have manual
push off.
detonators on these.
With a timer or just like boom, boom?
They're just boom, boom.
Yeah, I'll boom, boom. I'll do it. I'm gonna try and flick one, and I'm assuming the explosion will cause the other ones to explode. And then try to see what happens.
The hand comes out, and a head reaches out. Just as you're getting ready to hit this button, the head comes out, and you hear it. The mouth moves. It is disgusting. It is human-ish. It is old. You can tell. The eye sockets seem gaunt. The fangs seem absurdly long. What is this? When could it have walked the earth? There's nothing like this in any vampire you've ever seen. And it says, I see you and I deem you unworthy. And the bomb goes off. And we switch scenes back to the rest of our group. It has been a while searching for y'all. Y'all have been under this water for, seems like forever. You don't know what the sun looks like. The few of you that have eyes of the beast can sort of make your way through the muck. The water is cleaner than you would expect for Philly water, but 500 years of not having people running around and polluting your shit might do that for you. You are surprised only by the fact there's no animal life under you. None. It is intentional. It is almost like everything has abandoned y'all and left y'all in the darkest depths of the ocean. What are y'all doing? How do y'all plan to find this thing?
I can't see, so I'm doing nothing.
Anybody have powers? Whatever. Like, this is your moment to.
So, I don't know if one of the other Aries would have written about how they managed to time travel. Definitely been using that.
Ari, I have
Um,
notes for you, by the way, on what you found out
Ooh,
about your cult.
dope.
Oh,
I
I can do heightened senses.
You can.
Duh. I do that.
What are you saying, Lonzo?
I could do electroception.
I was walking around down here for 3 months, and you're like, "Oh, I've got a thing."
Listen.
Please, if you have powers, roll them, bad boys.
Do I
I,
have to? I think I have to rouse.
What do you got, Juice?
I wag my tail and pant my breath like a good little pet.
Holy shit.
Okay, Oscar, damn.
Nice.
And
Go
see if there's
off.
anything that I can ask for some help with.
Are you asking who I think you're asking?
Yep.
He likes it when you call him Big Papa.
Shut the fuck up. Big
Okay.
Daddy Kane.
Let's resolve this as we will. Tura, you succeeded. And with heightened senses, you don't need to see, which is good because you have no idea what the fuck is happening down here, and you probably don't want to. However, you can hear, and there is something of a hum. The best you can put it. You know there's creatures behind you. You almost know that they're everything that is like within even a close range of you is swimming away from you. It's like nothing is here to help you on purpose. Y'all are on your own. But the hum is distinct. It is unique to this water. You don't know if it sounds exactly like the other portal you went through, but there ain't nothing else down here that sounds like it.
Is it almost like not even just like a hum that I can hear, but like a hum that I could feel, like that, you know,
Yes.
that deep
Mhm.
vibration? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Oscar, you see it. What Delroy saw, not knowing how to control his powers, you pinpoint accuracy. You know where these lines are. You know what the depths. You can feel the electrical charges from your friends that are around you. The little bit of electric that's in their dead blood is you feel all of it. You feel everything. You know that Raylene is definitely calling creatures away from y'all. Y'all ain't getting no help from anybody. It's almost like she didn't want you to find this thing. She wanted y'all to be lost under here forever and let the pressure
Or
of
to
the
be
water
a needle in the haystack.
to kill you. But you know where it is now. You can guide your crew. However, as y'all are underwater, you feel more than you see it. A power. Something beautiful, primal, terrifying. And you know instantly what it is. Kane is near you. Oscar, feeling this with your electroception almost blinds you. Like, there's so much power. There's this incredible amount. God is among you. And you hear it. You called, I answered. What do you wish, child?
I want to go home. I would like us to go home. I would like to get a head start on all the work that I've been doing here in your name. Please help us.
Do you intend to continue the good work?
The best.
And he looks around at the group. Will they help you or hinder you?
They all have their own networks of connections and influence. I can only see a greater expanse in the reach of your word.
I will grant you this, and I will allow them to live. But know this, what you ask for, this head start, you will have it, as will they. And should you not continue to do the work that you have promised, I will find you. It will not end happily.
Understood.
And it is almost like you all go flying at warp speed. And you arrive in front of the portal.
What was that? I look at Ari because that's the first thing I assume whenever I weird shit happens.
And you
I just look at
notice,
Ari.
here's the weird thing. Y'all can talk to each other. Y'all are still underwater. Because when you say, what is that? And you hear yourself, it's fucking weird.
Did we hear Kane as well, or was it just between?
Y'all heard
Okay.
all of that. You're muted.
You're muted.
Not mute. How am I muted?
Yeah,
You're
now
fine
you're
now.
Muted
muted.
now.
You're good now.
Weird.
You're a little low.
I just say it wasn't me for once.
Ah, there you go.
What the fuck?
Y'all saw
Salvador,
y'all
what'd you
saw
do?
this. Y'all saw
All
what
right,
happened.
okay.
This was a conversation that Kane had with Salvador directly.
Let's get
Shall we?
out of here.
Katura's so angry she can't even fucking speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
I walk up to this portal, a little like cocky and confidently saying, "Shall
Swim
we?" And
to
I
the
walk
portal.
up. I swim up.
Yeah, you try.
I'm
You try to walk up,
sashay-
and we swim past you. Like, shut up, bitch.
and I'm like seeing it as like I don't know if it looks like this big like mechanical like, but I'm basically
It
picturing
looks
this
just
big,
like the one
like,
that I just
device.
said for
Delroy.
Delroy.
And so is and I go up to it and I'm like, okay. I look around I got my claws and I'm doing the whole the Peter Griffin thing again. I'm trying to touch it to like activate it. How do I swipe? How do I?
Oh, it's glowing. It is glowing to let y'all through. It is glowing in a blood red color, honestly, which is odd considering the water is like a clear blue.
And I turn back to everyone else.
Before we go through, I turn to everyone and say, we can't bring anything back. Specifically, Ari, you can't bring anything back.
How are we supposed to bring a cure if we can't
I
bring
don't
anything
know
back?
if that means Ari could give it to someone else. I don't know if that means Ari has to check something in, but Ari cannot bring anything back.
Nobody's supposed to bring anything back, but especially Ari.
Or what?
Say, we might get this.
Already feels like we're about to get this anyway, doesn't it? Considering what just fucking happened.
I'm just being told what several different versions of me said. I'm trying to make sense of it, and I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Fine. And I will take all of the flesh paper out that I was carrying and put it down.
It just floats away.
It just floats away. It's gross.
Oh,
It's just skin
God.
flakes. There's now fish all of a sudden.
It's seaweed now.
Yeah,
Skinweed.
Raylene lets her
Skinweed.
animals come back for that.
Shark comes out of nowhere and it's just like.
Are you getting rid of everything, Ari? Like all of the stuff that you have?
I will say that I did ask for empty pill capsules, and I may or may not have wrapped up the paper very, very small and put it in the pill capsules, and might possibly have a couple that I swallowed because it's not like they will be, dissolved or anything else.
I wouldn't.
She
There'd
already
be no
did
way
it.
no way for me to even know.
Yeah.
Okay. And do y'all step through the portal?
I would like to turn to everyone and say, I know that you have your feelings about this whole thing. I also know that I am here with you, may or may not be part of this group. I also know that you say that you are missing part of your family. I acknowledge that I am not part of that family, but you have bigger things going on to try and figure out here. And I figured I have the power to try and get us here faster and quicker so that you can get forward and accomplish that. I can accomplish my own means. Why not? So that's
Here's
what
the
you
thing,
witnessed.
Salvador.
That's what you observed.
You could have been part of this family, but you chose to do what you wanted to do. And
I
step
invited
through
you
the
all
fucking
to
portal.
come along.
This
I
is going
follow
to be
behind
fun.
Katora.
And I follow behind them. And I'm looking at Salvador and I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. And I follow the two of them.
I look back and I nod, and I swim away from the portal.
Oh, fuck.
Our move.
Paco is like going towards the portal and looks back. Is like,
Go.
Oh, this is too cute.
I feel like this is like Free Willy, but with a peacock.
This whole second half of the episode has been a Free Willy. We had the whale.
I use my animal dominion on Paco to basically try and command and persuade him to go.
Now it's Harry and the Hendersons. That's what it is.
Make the roll.
And I say to Paco, maybe you can get in with them better than I could. I was trying to have a moment and trying to connect, but this just confirmed that this is not the group for me. Charisma and
The best response you get from Paco and whatever limited bird language that he uses to communicate with you is that Head Start is a restart. He steps to the portal, waving for you to come.
and I doggy paddle like a good little pet up to the portal and reach out and kind of get one last I guess one last little caress with Paco, maybe pluck one of the tail feathers and keep that with me.
Okay.
And I stay there lingering at the portal.
The rest of you go flying through this portal, seeing a bunch of different other places you could have been, worlds that could have been, things that are happening. And as you're flying through, you see a horrific monster. Clothing looking like it's been old, worn, seaweed, grossness on it. And it's halfway through a portal. And you see Delroy on the outside of it. And Delroy, you see them just as this happens. It's just as you hit this button. And an explosion. Delroy, this is your heroic sacrifice moment. What are you feeling in this as you blow up what seems to be maybe not a Methuselah, maybe an antediluvian, maybe something older?
I mean, I think that Delroy is not thinking about it in terms of feeling like a hero. It's like people that he knows and kind of trusts are like, we have to do this. And then seeing that frightful monster coming through, it's just doing it. Another day at the office.
Even knowing it would
then-
sacrifice himself.
I just assumed Delroy was going to get away, but no, just kidding. more importantly, Delroy's been tired for a long time. And so for Delroy, it's kind of meaningless in a way, of like sacrificing himself in this way. So it doesn't even feel heroic. It just feels like, of course.
What about
I could
seeing
go
your
this way, I could
coterie
go that
through
way.
the portal as you do this? How does that make you feel?
I mean, that I'm about to damn them to whatever purgatory. Yeah, definitely the word "fuck" with like a little bubble.
And the bubble rises up to the top, and then when it bursts on the surface, it says "fuck."
Fuck, thank you. You guys get me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Delroy also has a bunch of those feelings of regrets. Like he doesn't want to be Baron anymore. Like feeling he's always let people down. Feeling like he's always fucked it up, and he's always forever trying to fix things and never succeeding. Right? Like Delroy caused more than a few problems for the coterie probably in his time. So I think that's like a shitty last thought of just like, you fucked it again.
Fair enough.
then yeah.
And you all know as soon as you see Delroy that that was your stop. And it's closed. And this half of this thing is just falls and turns to dust in front of you. And you're looking for another one that looks similar. Like, what the fuck else is there? And
When was Annabelle born? We're going.
you keep flying through this terminal like of places and things, and nothing looks familiar until something does. The library that looks like a castle. Holy shit. This is home. And you make a break for it. But you don't end up there. You all end up in front of a bodega. And the bodega is named Ari's. And that is where we're going to end this season.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck y'all were doing. I don't know what's Juice? What?
I just wanted Kane to come over and be like, no.
It was
I
like-
was half expecting that.
One was just a sandaled foot pushing you through the fucking portal.
No. You got shit to do.
You ain't gonna outsmart me.
Yeah.
I have something. Let's just put it like that. Thank you all for joining us for this season. Which was season 3? End of our third season? Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
season
us.
4.
Is it season 4?
Because I think I start at the end of season 3.
I think we had a
Yeah.
mid-season break. I don't think
We
we
did.
started a new
No,
You're right.
no, it was the end of season 3 when I started.
You're right.
This
Oh.
is 4.
Season 4.
Okay.
Just ended our 4th season, y'all. We've been doing this for like
a year and a
a
half.
year and a half.
Mhm.
Yeah. How about that? Wow. So
R.I.P.
we've run over. I'm not going to keep y'all very long, but I do want to give everybody who comes out and watches all the follows, subs, the raids. We appreciate y'all. We really do. Y'all make this possible for us. We keep doing it, and we're going to keep stepping up our production values and bringing more and more interesting shit to y'all in the future. Between this, Cyberpunk, and any other games that we might run, like Big Motherfucking Crab Truckers or whatever. I will blabber on, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw it to my cast here and give them the opportunity to say their goodbyes for the season. We're going to be gone for the holiday. We'll be back in January. So let's go around the table. Let's start with Lonzo.
First and foremost, thank you to everyone coming by week after week, watching this out, retweeting, liking, interacting. Thank you to everyone here, as well as Ivy, putting on damn good show week in, week out. It's been incredible. I'm Lonzo Gonzo. You can find me on Twitter at Lonzo Gonzo. You can find me at Twitch at Lonzo Gonzo _, where I'm a variety streamer, streaming a whole bunch of stuff. Do check me out in January 6th and 7th. I'm doing a roundtable discussion with other Latina individuals where we have a 2-day event, the 6th being done in Spanish, which will be on the front page of Twitch, and the second day being the same exact thing, but in English, where we talk about growing up Latina, what that meant for us, what we had to go through, and what we hope the future is for other Latina. So please come check us out. Appreciate that. That's it.
Juice.
I'm Juice, no pronouns, just Juice. And you can find me on Twitter at TheJuiceTM. And I will definitely be in the chat helping out with the event that Lonzo just described. Please come check it out. It's going to be great people. There's going to be different people each day as well. If you do speak Spanish and English, definitely invite you to come check out both days because they're both going to be spectacular.
Anything you want to say, closing thoughts for this season?
Thank you all for letting me be part of this, and just joining Rolling Deez 20's and overall has been really fun. And thank you to you, Prince, for weaving and crafting these tales for us to kind of bounce off of and play in your little playground. And I don't know, there's just so much creativity and potential and like fun that exists both like on screen and behind the scenes as well. It just feels like good vibes, and looking forward to seeing what happens next.
Same. Mikey Mike.
Hey, yeah, I'm Mikey Mike. You can find me and my alter ego, Hubby Jenkins. If you Google it, you'll find me and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be doing Choose Your Own Adventure on my Facebook on Tuesday, because if I don't, my parents will kill me. So it'll be Christmas edition of Choose Your Own Adventure with Hubby Jenkins, where I play old-timey music and read a Choose Your Own Adventure book and drink rum, because I still have some rum from PR left over. And what else? Yeah, I mean, I missed a lot of this season because of life and musicking and all that kind of stuff. But it's just so beautiful to get to come back for the last show and to hang out with people who I didn't even know a year and a half ago. And some I've never been seen in person, some I've never met, I've never shaken their hands or anything like that. But I feel very close to all yous. And hell yeah, you guys are mad good and at playing and fun to play with. And it's just going to get better and better as time goes on. You're as beautiful as the day we met. I love you very much.
Mikey Mike's not gone next season, just so y'all know.
Oh, I mean, obviously, because we would have gotten into an argument.
No, but poor Delroy. But anyway.
Liz.
I'm Liz, Fuzzy Flippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly here on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I just want to thank everybody for coming through and hanging out and watching our silliness and terrible choices and where they take us. And yeah, no, I can repeat everything that everybody's already said. These people are some of the most amazing people I've met. And thank you, Prince, for running us through your nightmare city, or the nightmare city that we make it. Yeah, and I can't wait to play with y'all again next year.
Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. You can follow me on Twitter at Fairbear. Next year, you'll be able to find me here Saturday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, for this show. At the beginning of the year, I think February maybe, you'll also be able to find me in a campaign over on the Greater Restoration Crew on Thursday nights. There's a lot that I could say about this year. I guess I'm not new anymore, but like one of the members that joined this year, it has been an amazing experience. Definitely one that I wasn't expecting, but I leapt at the chance as soon as it was offered to me. And I'm so glad that I made that decision because I get to play with some of the most amazing people week after week. And I really appreciate all of you and all of your creativity and your support. And just, I love you guys so much. And thank you. And thanks to chat for coming through every week too. Like you guys make it just as much fun. So I'm looking forward to everything next year.
Cool. I guess that leaves me. And like I said, I don't have a lot much more to say. I get to play with dope people all the friggin' time. I'm excited that I get to do this. Vampire shenanigans. I took our whole group into the future just to do something different than I've seen on a lot of vampire stories. And I hope it was interesting. It was a really odd arc. And I made one of our PCs into a legit monster.
Which one?
But yeah, I thank you to all of you. I appreciate it. I am doing a D&D campaign. I guess that's what's coming up for me next year, along with continuing to do this. See me on the shit, words fail me, Cyberpunk game, and over on Vampire the Masquerade Delve to Darkness over at Vancouver by Night. Please make sure you're following me on Twitter if you want to play in a Wild Beyond the Witchlight game. I'm recruiting for players in that game over on my Twitter, so toss in your app. We're giving everybody a fair review of the applications. It's going to be a fun time. And all worlds end. So this one is kaput. Maybe another one too. We'll see what happens next. See y'all next season. Much love to Ivy. No, you're not here. We appreciate you. You're just as much of a part of this. You are a part of getting this set up. You are appreciated.
We love you, Ivy.
We love you, Ivy. With that, we should find someone to rate, I guess. I wasn't even thinking about it. Is anybody else playing Vampire? We ran long.
Not seeing. I'm not seeing too many people on.
Yep. Let's go raid. I think what we'll do if Level Up is still rolling.
Level Up just started.
We'll go and pop into Level Up game then, because they're doing D&D. So gonna go over to Level Up and raid them, and we hope you
Actually,
all
they're not on.
Wait,
They came up live on they came up live on my thing, but they're not on.
Never mind. We're just gonna
Let's go
call
to
it.
my Level
I'm
Up
not about to
dance.
start looking for a bunch of people.
I think D&D Beyond's on, and they're doing something for Jasper's Game Day. They've been on since 7:30 though, or 7:30 PST.
So
They've only been on for like 2.5
2
hours.
Yeah.
And they're doing a D&D campaign for Jasper's Game Day.
They're raising money for Jasper's Game Day. That seems like a good place to rate. Let's do that thing. We'll see y'all over there. Y'all have a wonderful night. Have a happy new year. Enjoy your holidays. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. Get boosted. Wear a mask. Don't be assholes. I mean that shit.
For real.
Nope. Have to be right back. 3 minutes.